you already got prepared for everything. So
Yeah, a few discussion
throw
topics.
everything at me.
Okay.
I know you got a lot.
Um, I'm actually going to do my own intro real quick because I was a little late on the recording trigger. So for my audience, he already said hi to his audience, but for everybody watching my video, this is Sparks, and today I'm talking with who?
ALonerGuy995.
And we're common individuals for sure. We have some common ground, and we've been hanging out lately, so we decided to make a video together. So I guess my first, let me get out the paper here. So I got some discussion some discussion points for us.
He's already ready and everything.
Ready to go. Um okay. So oh fuck, wrong page. 1 second. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is basically the first thing we have in common. I think this is how I met you was Neptunia on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
So for anybody that doesn't know, how about we start by explaining a little bit what Neptunia is exactly?
I'm gonna just let you go ahead because you probably know more than I do. I'm still kind of new to the franchise because I think I started to get series on Neptunia last year. So I think you would know more on Neptunia than I do.
Okay,
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
okay. Um, yeah, I'm a little obsessed. So I found out about Neptunia. Basically, the story is a little complicated, but basically, I really got into it during high school, which was for me like what 2017, 2018. So like around 2017, 2018 is when I found out about Neptunia, and I've been crazy about it ever since. But basically, uh, man, it's kind of crazy to explain. Okay, so it takes place in another dimension, I guess you could say, like another universe called game industry. Um,
Mm-hmm.
spelled with an I at the end. So basically, it's all just a parody of like the gaming industry in our world, and they have goddesses, console patron units that represent each company. So for example, there's Blonde for Wii, there's Noir for PlayStation, there's Vert for Xbox, and
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
oh, you didn't?
No, I thought Bert was the Xbox person because I got like a little picture of her serving at an Xbox store.
Oh no, that's what I
Cause
meant.
oh, I mean, it does make sense for Noir though. It does make sense, especially Vert. But what about Neptune and Blanc?
Neptune is actually a fictional console. Um, and Blonde, some people think Neptune is based off of like the Sega Neptune, but I'm pretty sure that's actually a myth. She's like a fictional console, and then uh, Blonde is Nintendo,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
and then their
That's
sisters are
crazy. I
like the
didn't know
mobile
that.
devices. So like the PSP, the Wii, or no, not the Wii, the Nintendo DS and whatnot. That's what the
Hmm.
sisters are like: ROM, RAM, Uni, Netgear.
Yes,
So yeah, that's basically what Neptunia is. Lots of fan service, and it's basically like
yep.
a huge
Especially,
series of games. Huge series.
especially, especially what got me into it. You know, I'm a fan of fan service.
Exactly. Same here. That's
But I
exactly why.
think I think when it comes to fan service, Senra Kagura goes all out.
Oh, Senran Kagura is crazy. Actually, I know a thing or two about that, but not a whole lot.
Which remind me, sorry you guys for interrupting this. I don't know if you guys heard, but there will be a crossover in the Neptunia game with Senra Kagura, and I'm hoping that it gets good. Also, I hope they don't like scrap out the fan service that Senra Kagura was known for because that would be really badass if they managed to get Senra Kagura fan service in the Neptune characters because I'm gonna be having a field day with Noir in that game.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Um, I'm super excited for that. If you notice, I started streaming. That's just because you'll see when I upload the video why I do that exactly. But oh, hold on 1 sec.
That was good.
It's to give like a background. Give me 1 second to set this up.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, that's not gonna work exactly the way I thought. Never mind. So back to the discussion at hand. Um, this next game, Senran Kagura Neptunia, is like I've never been so excited. Last time I was this excited for a game was Gran Turismo 6. Um, yeah, it's like a perfect combination because you and I both know there's a lot of like crossover between Neptunia and Senran Kagura as far as the fan base goes.
I know, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of worried they're gonna screw it up. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. They could easily screw this up because I don't know if people know or the viewers know, PlayStation is censoring our anime games.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why I said I'm not gonna get all that hype for it because back then, I mean, if it was back then and if it was a thing, I would be hyped for it. But now these days, PlayStation's is censoring stuff, and not only that, even if they manage to not put it on PlayStation or like. Let's say if it's going to be on PlayStation, it's going to be on Nintendo Switch and PC. Like if it's coming on PlayStation in general, they're gonna have to censor all the other versions regardless. So it wouldn't even matter if it's on PC.
Oh, really?
So yeah, correct. So if the game were to be on PC and Switch, no censorship will be needed. So I could assume that that game automatically going to be on PlayStation. So censorship will be needed here. So that's the reason why I'm not too excited because I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope that they learned their lesson from Senran Kagura Burst Renewal because I was there when it happened. A lot of people are boycotting the PlayStation version because they were removing stuff that us diehard Senran Kagura fans love using in that game. They removed it. So on the PC it's still there. Like I even have the game for proof, but they removed it on the PlayStation. So I hope they learned their lesson, but I doubt it. It might take more to get PlayStation to learn their lesson. So yeah, so as of right now, I'm not that hyped for the Senran Kagura X Neptunia game because it will be censored. The fan service will be removed.
That's definitely,
So yeah,
yeah, that's something I'm worried about. Like my as far as I'm concerned, it's like even if they got rid of it, I still like the games, but that's like a huge part of the game. That's like a huge part of what makes it stand out and the reason why I like it.
correct,
So even if
correct.
I would still like the game without it, I'd still be disappointed for sure. But um my what's so crazy to me about that is how much the tables have turned because since when since when is it that you go to Nintendo for uncensored anime games and PlayStation censors them? Like that is
I know.
that's crazy to even think about.
A lot of people are shocked. They're saying Nintendo, when it comes to anime uncensored games, they say Nintendo's on the roll for that. Like all these visual novels, like believe it or not, a lot of visual novels are making its way on Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
because of issue. So yeah, so PlayStation is losing majority of the visual novel games, if you do not know. So yeah, so all these visual novels with fan service games or some of these games with fan service games they're going on Nintendo Switch these days because of PlayStation, what they're doing.
Yeah, that's like it's mind-numbing to even think about because Nintendo historically has always been like the family-friendly platform that you would never see stuff like that on, at least, the way I remember back with the Wii and all that. Um, and PlayStation, it's just confusing because let's not forget all the stuff that they showed in The Last of Us 2, and yet you can't have this sort of stuff in the anime games. Like that just doesn't make sense.
You want to know what also bothers me? Because my best friend, he brought this up before, and he said, "Okay, how this does not make any sense at all. How does The Last of Us, the sex scene in The Last of Us 2 get accepted,
Right.
but anime where it's just partially showing girls' skin gets censored? That does not make any
That's
sense." I
insane.
said, "Yeah, that's crazy. How does a sex scene from Last of Us 2 get accepted, but just anime, just women partially showing their skin in anime doesn't get accepted?" that logic is kind of questionable here for PlayStation. That does not make any sense.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. Like it almost makes you wonder, like what's going on in the Sony headquarters exactly where something like that happens. It's like it's not very consistent. It makes me wonder if maybe somebody's sleeping with somebody to get that to happen. It's just kind of weird. I'm not sure what's going on there. Very hard to explain. Like I don't know. That's just frustrating. Like just think, I was mad about it a little bit ago and then forgot, and now I'm thinking about it again and I'm mad again. Like how does that work? But
I'm glad that I got a gaming PC. I got a gaming PC for this reason because
me too.
back then I was normally just always full on PlayStation. Like I was just full on PlayStation. Now since PlayStation is acting like that, I hardly touch my PlayStation because of that. Like it affects me a lot. Like if a company gonna treat their consumers like that, I don't even hardly want to be on your console anymore.
Yeah.
I really don't hardly want to be on your console. I love my PlayStation, but when they're acting like that, I don't even want to hardly touch your console. That's the reason why the PS5 I give two craps about it because it doesn't have that much exclusive, and also it's not worth getting. A lot of people having a lot of issues. They can't hardly get a PS5 right now, and it's just not worth it in my own eyes. And plus, PlayStation. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you heard new Neptunia game coming out on PlayStation 5, but I wouldn't say it's new. I just dug in deep about it. It turns out that Neptunia game is a remake of the old Neptunia games, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna put it blunt. I don't think anybody gonna get their hands on that, and here's the reason why I say that. The reason why people are not gonna be able to get their hands on that because people can't get their hands on the PS5. If people can't get their hands on the PS5, that means less physical sales, less digital sales. Now, PlayStation, open your eyes, just wake up. Like, eventually, if people can't get their hands on the PS5 and scalpers just scooping up these PS5s, they're going to be losing digital and physical sales. And this also includes for third party sellers, like for the company that makes the Neptunia games. So when the Neptunia game comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if they were down on numbers because PlayStation is not doing anything about this PlayStation 5 issue.
Yeah, everything's interconnected, dude, for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know what made Compile Heart to decide to release the Neptunia at the current state the PS5 is in right now. It would make sense for them to hold out until next year, but I don't know. They're going overboard. Like they just released um Neptunia V Stars. I don't for the life of me I don't remember the name.
Virtual
And
stars.
then they're doing Virtual Stars. And then they're releasing a PS5 Neptunia game, and now they're doing Neptunia X Sinra Kagura. They're doing too much. I'm gonna
That's a
be honest
lot.
with you.
I'm kind of now that you say that, that's true. That they're kind of spread thin, it looks like. I mean,
Yeah,
I
they're
like new
doing
games, but
too.
that's crazy.
Yeah, they're doing too much. Like this, like right now, you can't tell. Right now, Victory Stars, V Stars, right now, Neptune V Stars has mixed reviews on Steam because people are having a lot of issues with the game.
Oh,
So that shows proof that they're doing too much because one, that game is having issues. And then two, they're releasing a PS5 Neptunia game while a lot of people can't even get their hands on the PS5. That does not make any sense. It just doesn't.
yeah, that's
It would
like,
make sense that they released it next year.
and I remember people were kind of frustrated, but I mean, me personally, I don't care what they do as long as it says NEP on it, I'm gonna play it and buy it. I'm just single-mindedly loyal to the franchise, I guess. But people were frustrated. It's like, damn, they really remade the original again. I mean, you got Hyperdimension Neptunia, the OG original game, and then Rebirth 1 on PC and Vita, and then Rebirth 1 on PS4 as well, and then Rebirth 1 again on PS5. That's pretty crazy.
I mean, Rebirth One was on PS4, but to be honest with you, it was Japanese only.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
So yeah.
that's a lot of versions of the same game. Um, which I understand why people are frustrated by that. But like I said, if it says Neptunia, I'm gonna play it. You know, it is what it is. I can't complain about. I can't. I just can't bring myself to complain about. Like, I see where they're coming from, but I can't bring myself to complain about a new release in like my favorite franchise.
But sometimes you can't let these studios get away with it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, for example, God is Online. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got that game dirt cheap on PC, but the gameplay was very unacceptable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the new Neptunia V stars or VTubers way more than God is Online gameplay. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah,
In
actually,
terms of gameplay, I like that one better than God is Online.
I haven't played a whole lot. Like, I played a few minutes of Goddesses Online and then put it to the side to play the other games first. And but Virtual Stars, I haven't even touched. When I saw it, I thought to myself, that looks a lot like Agents of Mayhem, if you know what I'm talking about.
No, but all I can say is that it's better than Goddesses Online for sure. Like it's better. Like I couldn't keep playing Goddesses Online with the gameplay. I couldn't. I just couldn't. I tried the gameplay. Like I even went back to the hub world of the first world to try to get more hands on the gameplay, and I said I can't get into this gameplay. But anyway, you still have questions for me. I'll let you go ahead and still ask. I mean, ask them because I know we're going off topic here.
Oh, no worries. It's like any kind of like discussion about anything is pretty much my goal. Well, I think this is pretty good
Oh,
content for
okay.
sure. But what was I gonna say? What do you think
Yeah,
of?
you already explained the Neptunia thing
Oh yeah, that's
already.
where we
The whole
started.
you already yeah.
I do want to ask, what do you think of Action Unleashed and Mega Tag? What do you think of those two? Have you played them?
I have not touched those. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But I seen them and I was turned off because that's not the type of Neptunia I'm into. I'm gonna be honest with you, what sold me into the franchise with the JRPG gameplay. That's another reason why I gave Persona 5 Strikers so much shit because the gameplay was a turn off. For me, it's the story, the characters, and the gameplay. The gameplay is is high priority for me. Like for me, it's high priority. Like if the gameplay doesn't look how the way I want it to be, I'm not gonna like touch it. So yeah, Persona 5 Strikers, like how you gonna go from a popular addictive JRPG game to a hack and slash beat 'em up game. Like, how are you gonna do that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But for the Neptunia games, it's understandable what they're trying to do because these other games are just spin-offs. They're not the base game. So so that's my opinion on this take right now. So that's another reason why I didn't touch those two because I'm so addicted to the turn-based JRPG games of Neptunia.
Yeah, like at first I felt like I might like the action gameplay more, but as I played more of Rebirth 3 was the first one that I really, really played. And the more and more I played of it, the more and more I started to feel like, you know what? I actually do prefer the turn-based gameplay over the action gameplay because it just kind of started to click the more and more I played it. I just started to get it. You know what I mean?
Told you.
Yeah, it's like you have to click with it. It takes a little while, but once you click, it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like leveling up, doing these quests, grinding. I don't know. It just works. And then once I clicked with Rebirth 3 and I went back to Action Unleashed, which was a game I preferred before, I didn't really like
Hmm.
Action Unleashed a whole lot. I was like, hey, I'll play this for the dialogue, but I don't really like the gameplay.
Interesting.
Yeah, but like I said,
So,
sorry, what?
I mean, I know I kind of sound a hypocrite saying that because Virtual Stars, Neptunia Virtual Stars is out of the JRPG gameplay. But the reason why I gave that game credit for the gameplay is because it gives me that Senra Kagura Peach Beat Splash vibe. Like even the keyboard and mouse layout of the game feels the same way as Senra Kagura Peach Beat Splash. So if you don't know, I know what they were trying to go for the gameplay for this game. They were trying to go for a Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash gameplay. The gameplay for Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash is not similar to the base Senran Kagura games. It's like a spin-off game. It's like a third-person shooter, but with water guns. So with Neptunia Victory Stars, I mean V Stars with V Stars, they were trying to go for that kind of gameplay.
I see.
So that's the reason why I gave that gameplay some credit because they were trying to go the Senran Kagura route in gameplay.
Yeah, I played.
But this
Oh, sorry. What?
But this PC port of the game is kind of bad. So Compile Heart, no, they done wrong with this port. So they're trying their best to fix it. So they're releasing patches as we speak. Like I'm going to the Steam store right now, and all reviews right now for Neptunia Virtual Stars are. I know I said the name wrong, but now I'm looking at it. Virtual Stars. All the reviews are mixed right now.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was looking at the page a second ago when you mentioned it, and it is mixed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't hate the game. I like it kind of, but like I told you, I like it way more than Goddesses Online in terms of gameplay. Of course,
Yeah, I've yet
of
to.
course, the Neptunia, of course, the Neptunia's visual novel sections are all going to be the same.
Yeah, I haven't. I wish I played more Cyber Dimension and some of Virtual Stars so I could have an actual formed opinion. But I've only hit like 10 minutes of Cyber Dimension, and I watched like One Man Cast. If you know him, I watched him stream a lot of Virtual Stars, so I have an idea of what the gameplay looks like for sure.
I just looked at the official iffy Twitch channel to look at the gameplay. That's what I looked at, and I said, I'll get more since I'm gonna get the game. I'll do more hands-on. Like it baffles me that they've released the PS4 version sooner than the PC version, but it makes sense because. But I mean, I was gonna say it makes sense, but at the same time, if you're gonna wait, like you had extra time to make this PC port decent. Like you released the all right, where what day we are? You released you released the PS4 version on the 3rd of March and the PC version like the end of March. So you had time to fix these issues. Like right now, the launch release for the PC version of Virtual Stars, like people were having black screen issues, window issues, and frame rate drop issues. So if they could get all those issues fixed, the game would be okay. It'll probably be like around a 5 out of 10 ish because the gameplay seemed like they didn't put enough effort into it.
Uh,
Yeah, so the gameplay feels the same as Virtual Stars. Like what I mean by that is that not enough effort put into it. But however, it gets more points than Virtual Stars gameplay because it's more interesting. And not only that, the VTubers plays differently than your four goddesses.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they play differently.
So there's like I know
Yeah,
Blonde's
the
like a
V.
sniper or something, right? Well, no, Vert's the sniper, right?
Oh my God, man! Don't get me started with Bert of that game. She's thick in that game. Bert is thick. Oh my God, I can't stop looking at her.
I think I remember you mentioning this on Twitter. I think I saw a GIF of the sway, the idol animation. She's definitely got a
Yeah,
sway.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my girl Noir looked good, but it's just the costume that they gave Bert. It just I mean, Lamar does look good. I just wish they would give her like a costume similar to Vert, but Vert looked good in that game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm dead serious. Like, even if I got the DLC costumes, I would not even change her main costume. Like, why even bother? She looked good with her base costume.
Damn, it's that good?
Yeah, I'm not lying. It is that good.
Sheesh. I should put a picture of it on the screen or something during the video.
Nah, it's good. I already got you covered.
Oh, here's my question. So between, have you seen Ultra Dimension Vert and like regular Hyperdimension Vert, like their outfits?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The other dimension goddesses, I didn't see much. I mean, I heard of them, but I didn't see what they look like. To be honest with
I
you,
could send you.
I'm gonna be honest with.
We could like I could send you
I
a couple
mean,
pictures. You
no.
could see what you prefer.
Um, I mean, oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You could go. Go
All
ahead.
right, let's see. Let's see. Ultra Dimension Vert.
I think I've seen her before though.
Yeah, I prefer Ultra Dimension. Here, I'll send you. You'll get like a nice gallery. Oh, actually, how about this? I can just screen share Firefox. Here we go.
I mean, everything's gonna be audio, but okay, that's fine.
Okay, so let's see. This is, hyperdimension. This is like probably what you're used to right here.
Oh, I'm not seeing. I don't see anything.
Oh, you don't? Hold on.
Yeah, it is not giving me the prompt to. Yeah, unless you're sharing your screen and it's not showing anything because I'm looking.
Let's see. Try hitting full screen. You see the little full screen option in the call?
Oh yeah, there we go. Now it shows. Yep, that's our normal vert that we know and love.
All right, and then here, ultra. Oh, this is a low qual. This is a tiny ass picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something
Doesn't
better than that.
even look that. It doesn't even look the. I mean, it's not that much of a difference to be honest with you. It's just that it seems like her dress shows more skin. Like she showed more
Oh
legs.
yeah, there's definitely more leg for sure. But it's a little bit like darker. Like, let me find. Here we go. HDD.
Oh,
Yeah,
but I do like her HDD form.
HDD
She
is.
wearing all
Yeah, it's
black.
sick.
That's nice. She wearing all black. Now I like her HDD form. Okay, you know what? Since we're speaking on HD form, my only problem with Noir's goddesses form is they call her Blackheart, but she has white hair.
Yeah, that is a little like.
That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. They call her Blackheart, but she has white
And
hair.
then blonde is white heart, and is like completely white. But like, yeah, it's a little odd. Like if you called her White
Yeah,
Heart,
it bothers
if you
me.
called Black Heart White Heart, and I didn't know what any of this was, I'd kind of believe you because I'd be like, yeah, she has white hair. Kind of makes sense.
I mean, it doesn't make sense because the War normal hair is kind of bluish black, but why change her hair and call her Blackheart when she transformed? It doesn't make any sense. Like the only difference here is that she's just wearing all black. That's it.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it make sense to keep her hair color the same, but just have it long, like just down like that?
yeah. Then the name would like kind of click a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the white and the black because I think it was mentioned at some point. I don't know where I heard this, but it's like her outfit is like reversed. So her outfit in um okay, I'm getting confused. I'm just gonna drop that. But they said something about like her outfit being reversed, her hair color and outfit color being reversed when she switches.
That's kind of odd to me. Oh shit. Mhm.
I don't know. But let's see. Do you want to move on to the next?
Yeah, so what do we got so far? So you covered the first one. What about the second one? What was the second one again?
Um well, first we were going to talk about Neptunia and then the other two ideas that I already, oh, actually three ideas that I already had was music, uh the as I like to call it the waifu lifestyle, if you will, and favorite games
All right,
besides Neptunia.
let me see, let me see. All right. So we already talked about, oh yeah, we're still in Neptunia stuff. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we're still in Neptunia stuff. I still have more to talk about Neptunia stuff, so
Oh yeah, we can.
buckle up.
Okay.
Yeah, so we already went through the summary. We already You already saw my horniness with Vert on Virtual Stars. Um, so yeah, so if you guys do not know, I have a top three best girl list in the Neptunia franchise. So first best girl, of course, Noir. Second, Vert, blondie with blue eyes. Third, Nepgear, the cute, innocent little sister. So yeah, I got a top three list. So pretty soon, whenever if I get access to the Neptunia characters, I'll put those three on top. That's how I roll. So I put Noir as the main character, second Vert, third Netgear. But as I'm gonna go on my Steam so I can make sure that I'm very accurate here. So how did I start off Neptunia first? Well, the first game I played was Rebirth One. And Rebirth One, I'm not gonna lie with you. Rebirth One was really hard. It was really hard.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Rebirth One, I literally gave up on the boss fight with Noir.
Same
I
exact
said,
thing.
God, I I said, God damn Noir, why are you hitting me so hard? And then I gave up, and then that's when Mega Dimension 2. I looked up what kind of Neptunia games was on the PS4, Mega Dimension V2, and it turned out that the difficulty for that game is not that hard compared to Rebirth 1. Like I don't know what it is. I'm gonna assume that like the like for some reason the enemies you're facing in Rebirth 1 have like a buff for whatever reason. I don't know why, because like I think it's unbalanced to be honest with you. I think Rebirth 1, the enemies that you're fighting is unbalanced. I think that's what's going on here. Because when I'm playing Mega Dimension, it's balanced. It's actually balanced. Like the enemies on Mega Dimension, it was balanced. That's the reason why I kept playing more of the game. So yeah, so I gave up easily on Rebirth One. I went to the PS4, see what kind of Neptunia games they had. They had Mega Dimension, so I played that more. And then I was addicted to Rebirth. I mean Mega Dimension V2. And so what I did is that since I had a gaming PC, I found a website that had all of the Neptunia Rebirth games for a good deal. Got that, and I started with Rebirth 3 for whatever reason. I don't know why, because I was scared to go back on Rebirth 1. And that's when I met Plutia. I mean, I've been met Plutia,
Yeah.
but yeah, when I started Rebirth 3, Um, I saw some stuff I probably wasn't supposed to see yet, but yeah, I didn't get that far because I said, you know what, no, 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 no. So when I stopped on when I'm trying to remember where I stopped at. That's what's going on here. So I guess I stopped on when they were able to transform at that other dimension that they were in. So that's where I stopped at after the boss fight with ooh, man, what's that lady name? The one that has beef with Neptunia. I forgot.
R4?
She has bad beef. Yeah. I stopped after that boss fight on Rebirth 3 on the next dimension with Plutia. So yeah, so I don't know, man. And then that's when I say, you know what? This is my plan here for Neptunia game. I'm gonna play Mega Dimension V2, of course. I'm gonna take that series, but for the rebirth order, I'm gonna go back to one. So I'm a brute force one, and if I get another noir situation again, I'm just gonna have no choice but the freaking grind. I'm gonna have just no choice but the grind. So yeah, that's my plan. That's my current status on the Neptunia games right now. So right now I'm just speed running V2 because all right, so I know you're wondering why am I speed running on V2 is because on the Switch version of V2 I stopped at a farther point. So I decided to get the PC version because I couldn't stand the frame rate drops with the Switch version. and sometimes I'm mostly on my PC more. So I got the PC version, and right now I'm speed running to where I left off on the Switch version of Mega Dimension Neptunia V2.
I see.
That's that's what's going on right now. So right now, as we speaking during this recording session with the collab with Sparks, I'm speed running Mega Dimension V2 back to where I left off on the Switch version.
I see.
So yeah. So once I get back to where I left off in the Switch version, I'm gonna go back to reading the dialogue how I normally do. So yeah, cutscenes I'm gonna skip them because I already read them already. So yeah, so once I left off, once I go back to where I left off, yeah. And also for the Switch side, I barely just got Super Neptunia RPG, which is a different Neptunia game, a third, I mean like
Yeah.
a spin-off Neptunia game. So it's not gonna, I mean it's still RPG, but it's just different in its own kind of way. So yeah, that's what's going on my side for Neptunia games. So yeah, but don't be surprised if I make some slow progress with these Neptunia games because I got a whole bunch of other games to be playing. So yeah, so the progress for me progressing through these Neptunia games might be kind of slow.
Yeah, actually,
But
oh, sorry, what?
yeah, but all I could say is that I really enjoy like the JRPG Neptunia games the
Yeah,
most.
me too.
Like out of all, yeah, I enjoy them the most.
I actually, over just like listening to you like discuss this, I figure this should, I think this video we should like, we could forget about the other topics. It'd be best to just talk about Neptunia because there's actually a lot to talk about for sure. And
Nah, I still want to do the other ones,
oh, you want to
bro.
hit the,
I still want to do the ones.
we could hit
Yeah,
the other topics. You want to do it all?
yeah, yeah. We could do it all. Then we could come back to this one.
Okay. Um, all right. So let's move on to the other subjects, and then next time I can talk a little bit more about how I got into Neptunia and what's going on my side.
Yeah, and if memory serves me right, you said it started in high school or middle school.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
thinking.
want to hit that, or do you want to move on to the next topics?
We can move on because the Neptunia stuff we can come back to it.
Yeah, we can. Want to do another video
This is gonna be the same video. It's just that
like
yeah, this is gonna be the same
later on
video.
in the video.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. So as far as music goes, I I heard what how should I put it? Heard on well, okay, I was stalking you a little bit and I took a look at your bio and I saw that you listen to metal. Is that a fact?
You just put it bluntly. The type of music that I listen to varies. Like, I'm a huge fan of music. Like right now, I share a room with people, and I always have my earphones on because I don't want to hear them. They're annoying as hell. I'm gonna just put it bluntly. That's another reason why I told you I have to do this recording outside of my house. Even my viewers on my YouTube channel knows that, so that's the reason why sometimes I tell them I can't record at this certain time for my unboxing videos. But I'm looking at my iTunes right now. I listen to metal, heavy metal, hard rock. I listen to anime music, of course, video game music, and also J-pop, Japanese music too, because of course, blame anime.
Yeah.
Got some good songs. So yeah, those are the most songs I listen to. So yeah, that's the answer to your question.
Yeah, that's really cool because like I said, the reason why we even became friends is because when I found you, I was like, damn, we have so much shit in common. It's ridiculous because I mean, I listen to all kinds of music, but definitely metal is one of my huge favorites. So like I hit like I do rap, I do metal, I do all sorts of like electronic. I mean, all sorts of electronic, like dubstep, hardcore, like Atari Teenage Riot stuff, and even just like relaxing trance. But as far as metal goes, I wanna just say some names, and I wanna bounce them off of you and see, do you listen to them or what do you think of them? Okay.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right. So first, okay, first, this is one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorite bands, Rammstein.
Mm-mm. Never heard of them.
Never heard of them?
Mm-mm.
Dude, I think it's this German metal band that their shit is so hard, dude. Like I'll send you a couple of songs. See, that shit is crazy. Um, let's see. How about Disturbed?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Give up, we coming down with the sickness.
What's your favorite out of all of them? Actually, how much do you listen to them,
Uh,
and what's your favorite?
let me put up the song list of Disturbed that I got on my library. I got my iTunes are um organized right now,
Okay.
so I could just do to my iTunes. So I got Indestructible, Inside the Fire, The Night. I got Voices, The Game,
Woo.
Stupefied, Down with the Sickness, of
Woo.
course. 10,000 Fists, Stricken, and Liberate. I also got
Oh,
my friend. I also got my friend into Disturbed too. He likes some of the songs too. I got him into that.
dude, that's what I'm talking about. As far as okay, Disturbed, it's always been in video games. For most of my music, I found it from video games, right? So when I was a kid, okay, the first Disturbed song I came across was Guarded in MX vs. ATV Untamed. That song is sick. It's from the same album. It's from the 10,000 Fists album. Same album as 10,000 Fists you were talking about. Because there's the song 10,000 Fists and the album. But it's from the 10,000 Fists album. And then there's also, let's see, the next time I heard them was Midnight Club Los Angeles. Indestructible was in Midnight Club Los Angeles.
I did not know they added that in there. Me and my cousin played that freaking game when we were a little kid. I did not know that.
Hell yeah, that's like it's so sick. They got Indestructible in Midnight Club
But
LA,
I know, uh-huh.
and then they got Decadence, which is from 10,000 Fists as well. They got Decadence in Need for Speed Most Wanted.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Liberate was my last to not I mean Disturbed song that I found because Tony Hawk. What was the name of the Tony Hawk
Exactly.
game?
Yeah, that's how I found
What
it
was the
too.
Tony Hawk name again?
Tony Hawk's. I think it was Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Yeah, it played it, and then I had to look up the song list, and then I went on iTunes and bought the music and downloaded it.
Exactly, dude.
So yeah, so Tony Hawk had the Disturbed music.
Yeah, they had Liberate by Disturbed. And I also heard Prayer from that album. That one I actually found on my own. And after, dude, that we're
Man,
talking
that's
like what was
crazy.
that, 4 or 5 Disturbed songs from like 4 or 5 games? I mean, that I got hooked on Disturbed that way. So I listened to the whole original album. I listened to Stupefy, The Game. Those songs are hard as fuck. I listened to Voices like religiously back in the day. That whole album from top to bottom I listened to.
I think
And same with 10,000
I could.
Fists.
Oh, okay, my bad. I mean, right now, I could play Liberate on my guitar very finely, but it's not perfect, but I could play it finely on my guitar, Liberate. It's just that I can't do any really hard songs, like, yeah.
That's another thing you have in
But
common. I
I
play
could play
guitar.
that song very fine.
Yeah, I play guitar too.
Yeah, you probably play better than I do. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Are you new to it?
No, I'm not. It's just that I'm bad at those speeding sections.
The only
I'm
Disturbed
just bad
song
at
I
it.
know how to play Decadence. I learned how to play that when I was like a kid. Have you heard Decadence?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. That's the one I said was in Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's like it's kind of hard to play, but once you get like the trick of it, you could learn how to play it pretty quickly if you get the trick of it. Um, but let's see. Anything else to say about Disturbed before I bring up somebody else?
No, we can move on.
Okay, yeah, Disturbed. I'm so hyped on Disturbed. I listened to them religiously, especially like middle school, high school. Um, Let's see who else. Slipknot. How about them?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah. Oh
course.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Sulfur first in Motorstorm Pacific Rift. I heard Sulfur by Slipknot, and it was the heaviest thing I had heard in my entire life. And then from that point on, I just started listening to Slipknot like all the time. I listened to the whole Iowa album. I listened to the whole Slipknot. I think it was self-named, the original Slipknot album, and I've just been an addict since then. How about you?
Um, I would say, before I forget, literally got me into Slipknot. That was the first song I listened to from
Yeah,
Slipknot.
that was in Motorstorm, the
And
original one.
I forgot how I bumped into that song. I think because I was just literally, I think I bumped into random songs when I was on Pandora. I think that's what happened. And I got the whole grade chapter of Slipknot, and I blame because of my T-shirt, my Slipknot T-shirt that I have. I blame that. And yeah,
Yeah, dude, Pandora. I used to go hard on Pandora back when I was like playing on Xbox or whatever, playing Titanfall and shit. That's how I found Suicide
uh,
Boys back in like 2016.
but let me make this quick, real quick. So this topic for us talking about the songs don't drag out
Yeah.
too long because I'm gonna how am I gonna do this? Where's the genre section? All right, there's the genre section. All right, so I think this is the quickest way to get this done. All right, so I'm gonna tell you who I listen to real quick. I mean the bands in order by the band names of who I listen to. So this can make it like real quick. I'm not in the rush. It's just that it'll make this topic like real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Um, Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Right.
Puddle of Mud.
Okay.
Probably only listen to two songs. Green Day, of course.
Okay.
Let's see. Nirvana. Don't know if I said their name right. The band name,
Oh
Nirvana.
yeah, Nirvana. Yeah,
Yep, of course.
classic.
Let's see. I'm going by albums. Avenged Sevenfold, 100%
Yeah.
my best favorite band right now. They're on number one for me.
I forgot. Yeah.
System of a Down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, let's see here. Breaking Benjamin, AC/DC, Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
They're on my second list. First Avenged Sevenfold, second Linkin Park. Let's see here. Oh man, all these. Drowning Pool.
I know about them. Bodies hit the floor. That's the only one I heard.
Yep. And I have another song that I listen to them. Um, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name right. I don't know, but um, let's see. Do I have more? Metallica, of
Oh
course.
yeah.
How can I forget Metallica, of course? Um, that's Metallica. And I think the rest you just already mentioned for me. Hold on. I'm still not done yet. I'm not gonna jump the gun here and say I'm done. All right, we already got Puddle of Mud. The Rolling Stones, not a hard rock, but they're rock though, not hard rock. Rolling Stones.
Okay. You do. That's a lot of rock that you listen to. Some classic stuff for sure.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going by my iTunes library, so the genres, some of the Japanese songs I'm mixing up with the genres too. That's another reason. I think that's it right now. The bands that I mentioned that I listen
Hmm.
to. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I've come across like so many bands that I listen to because I've been listening to stuff religiously since middle school, like since back in like 2013 or something. Um, I'd say let's I guess I'll keep it to metal and rock because if I went further than that, it would be crazy. It's just way too many artists. Um, besides the ones I
Yeah,
mentioned,
correct.
dude, Snapcase. That's all I even want to. Snapcase is like this artist I've been getting into lately that is so good that I'm not even gonna bring up anybody else. I'm just talking purely Snapcase, dude. I found him through Need for Speed Underground 2. You gotta check out Depth of Field, Skeptic, check out Energy Dome. Like those are the three like huge ones for me right now. Those I'm telling you, you've never heard anything like Snapcase before. It's so crazy. It's like the hardest like rock like punk. I don't even know what genre. It just sounds insane.
All right.
And Avenged Sevenfold, I actually know about them. I know about Almost Easy through Need for Speed Pro Street.
Oh my God,
That's a
man.
good
This
song.
Sevenfold. I got a lot of albums from them right now. Like, you don't even know. Like, you already got me started. Let's see here. I got the stage. I got the actual Avenged Sevenfold soundtrack, City of Evil, The Diamonds in the Rough, Hell to the King, Nightmare, and I got their newest soundtrack, Mad Hater. I mean, no, I don't think that's the name of the soundtrack. What was the name of the soundtrack? I need to go on my phone. I don't know why is it on iTunes, but the soundtrack is called The Black Regain. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's their latest soundtrack. And I heard currently right now they developing a new one right now, a new soundtrack.
Ah, I actually,
So yeah, so those are all the albums that I got from them.
dude, I forgot. I actually, I knew there was like a second Avenged Sevenfold song that I knew about, or AX7, I think they call it. Um, and I forgot about it, and then suddenly I got reminded of it because I think you said the album title. It was in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Do you know the song "Blinded in Chains"? That song is so good.
I I don't even know what album that's from.
I know what the album art is, but I can't remember what album it is.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a banger, dude. That song is crazy. I used to listen to that song when I was skating like every day. Man, it's addicting, bro. Like I think you're gonna like it if you check it out.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, I blame Clone Hero. It's a fan-made Guitar Hero game, and I download all the songs from each Guitar Hero game. And one of there was one Avenged Sevenfold Guitar Hero song that I never heard of. I decided to play it on Clone Hero, and I got interested in it. So it was the main soundtrack. I mean, it was the first soundtrack in the City of Evil.
I think that's the album. I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
It has to
Yeah.
be. It has to be that album, man. Let me see. Let me boot up the album in iTunes.
I swear it had like a skeleton with like a sword or something in your face.
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
Yep, that's the album you're talking about. Yeah, see that album, I don't have the full album. I only have two songs from that album. That's the reason why.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they put
So
iTunes
some
on Windows 10.
I mean, it's been useful to me to be honest with you. It's very customizable. I like it.
Uh,
That's why I hope they don't close. What was the name of the song again?
Blinded in Chains.
Yep, found it. It's right here.
Yeah, dude, that song, especially the way it ends. Ooh, ooh. And the opening is, ooh, man. Oh my God. I can't even get
I
started.
mean, it's not that popular though, because right now from the album, of course, it's kind of accurate. The popularity for the songs in this soundtrack for this album is Backcountry, the one that I have downloaded, and Beast in the Heartlet. So these two are very popular.
I'm surprised by that because normally it's the when artist puts out an album and it gets featured, and especially a series as big as Need for Speed, one of the songs, that song is like the really popular one. But you tell me it's actually the one of the least popular ones.
Yeah, because iTunes have like this little popularity level thing of each song.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I used to use iTunes all the time, especially when I had an iPhone. That was like the only way to interface the iPhone with Windows 10 was through iTunes.
All right, well, before we move on to the other topic, so are we done with this one? Because right now, I'm looking at the topic list. It says that we already covered the Neptunia. The next one is the waifu lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
So I think we're done with the music one because if we keep going on, the music one is going to be too long. So yeah, let's just move on to the next topic, the waifu lifestyle, the one that you were talking
Yeah, we could
about.
talk about music forever.
So
So yeah.
you can go ahead on that one.
Okay.
What were you about? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries. So, don't even not even completely sure where to start. So, actually, you know what? I know what I'll do. So, this is like the first thing that popped out when I met you that I was like, okay, this is basically the same dude as me. So, hold on one second.
Uh-huh, go ahead.
It was your Twitter bio and my YouTube channel bio. The similarities are eerie. You'll see in a sec.
All right.
Uh, One second. My computer is running like a snail right now. Let's see. Okay, and then load this.
You can't load it. I can try to load it if you want.
No worries, I just got it. Good to go.
All right, you go ahead.
Okay, so look at the similarities are just. It's not exactly the same, but I feel like the kind of same sentiment is there between these two. Waifus, right? So, how did you get into. Well, actually, who should start first talking about this? Do you want me to start first?
I will be honest with you. Your description, I kind of want to put it on my YouTube now.
Oh, yeah, something similar.
That that I like that description. Jordan, come here. I'm gonna have my best friend read it. He might like your description too. Read his description.
Supporters are frequently little again. And so you can relate to them. And this channel is the right place to be. In sales from this involvement here. I'm glad you typed that.
He said, "I'm glad you liked that."
Yeah. So that's when I saw your Twitter account, I was like, I'm basically looking in a mirror right now.
You know what? I don't put that shit in. That's a little bonus. Basic reading is required to fully enjoy this game. No, don't fucking shush me because he's to hear that shit.
What'd he say?
No, he was talking about. I'm sorry, he was talking about the people who go to your channel. They better not get offended. He said they better not get offended. Cause screw them.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's my channel. You have to talk to YouTube to get it striked down if you don't like it.
Yeah, I think my description for my Twitter. I think people did get offended by that.
Man,
Okay, hold on, real quick.
it's too real. It's
Wait,
too real
I'm
for most
recording
people. That's the thing.
too.
Yeah, I want to tell you and him. All right, so I think I'm gonna show proof. I think somebody did get offended on my Twitter page about my bio because there's this little app. It could tell you how many people blocked you. So I got like probably 60 people blocking me.
Damn.
I already know two. I already know two of them who blocked me. One of them was a jerk because he got mad about my opinion. He blocked me. The dumb reason why he blocked me is because I told him I like dub anime. I mean, god damn it.
Oh,
All
I
right,
remember hearing about that. I was like, wait, what? No, I
all
didn't.
right. So yeah. So all right. So a guy on Twitter blocked me because I told him I like sub anime way better than dub, and I prefer sub way more. So he didn't like my opinion, so he literally just straight out blocked me for my opinion. I said, "All right, dude, you can block me for my opinion. That doesn't make any sense, but okay, I guess that's kind of stupid, but all right, that's fine." So yeah. So a guy blocked me because of that, and this other guy blocked me because he made a friend made project, and I was having a problem with my computer, and it was called the Sonic Unleashed project. I asked him, I said, "Hey guy, hey dude, I'm having a problem with your project. Can you help me out with it?" And the guy just blocked me on Twitter.
Sheesh. People will block for the
Yeah.
weirdest
So
reasons, dude.
yeah. So I already found out two out of the 60 people that blocked me, but yeah. So I'm gonna guess the rest of the people that blocked me are people who got offended because they read my Twitter bio.
Yeah, it's like it's honestly just keeping it real. I mean, my old Twitter, because here's the thing, this Twitter that like you met me on is like my fifth Twitter. I have a lot of social media accounts, and this like my old one was around since like 2016 or something. I definitely must have got some blocks on there because I'm not gonna lie, there was some shit I said on there that I don't even know if I'd be 100% behind today. Uh, Not even related to that, but just in general being wild. So if I had to guess, I'd say at least 100 people blocked me on that account. But this one is pretty fresh, so I don't think I've really, as far as I know, gotten blocked by more than what, maybe 10, 15 people. I mean, what's the app? I could go and try it, see how many people.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna just play a guessing game. I'm gonna say majority, most of my block people that block me on Twitter are mostly just women.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and because of my bio, not only that, I also have a link to my YouTube channel. They probably also got triggered on my video, on my one of my videos, where I said why anime women is better than real women. Like,
My
so
thoughts
I
exactly.
wouldn't be surprised if that video and I linked my Twitter account because I linked all my accounts, my social media accounts, with my Twitter and YouTube and everything. So people who have access to my Twitter account via YouTube or like I also share my videos too. So or those on Twitter click on my video link for YouTube, they probably saw my video and they probably saw that one. So I wouldn't be surprised if that video and my bio combined triggered them so much that they would hit the block button.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Honestly,
I wouldn't be
I think that
surprised.
theory holds water for sure. I agree. That video sounds fire though. You got to send me that because I've had that exact same thought to myself so many times.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it might have to be updated pretty soon. But
Oh, is it pretty old?
I mean, it is old, but some of the stuff that I said in the video doesn't sound right. But but some of the stuff in that video is legit. But it's just that towards the end, I didn't know what the hell I was saying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the hell I was saying. That's I was getting that feeling, but I was trying to reach a point. But I tried my best, but if I were to update a video like that, I would also put in more what's the name. But I also got some good comments on that video where a lot of people supported me. Like a lot of other guys that reported on my comment, they also I mean comment on that video, they also had the same issue that I was going through, to be honest with you. So yeah. So I was grateful for those type of people that go in my comment section and said, "Man, I feel the same way you do."
Yeah, exactly. It's like I've had a lot of times where I'll look back at something that I said a while ago, especially on Twitter, and it's like I'll agree with the overall sentiment of what I was saying, but I'll disagree with the way that I said it. You know what I mean? So it's like I have the same
Yeah.
sentiment, but I want to word it in a different way.
Like it's just like when like you're talking to a shut-in guy, like you're talking to a guy who shut himself in the house because I don't want to deal with the shit that's going on outside. Like I just can't deal with it.
Exactly.
Like why even bother? Like I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna put it bluntly, like the personality of an anime women like is 10 times better than some of the women out there. I like
That's a fact.
that's another like ye saying this also was included in my why anime women is better than real women. Like me saying this also was included in that video. And I think that also hit the nail in the coffin. That literally got women who have viewed that triggered. So if I give you that link to that video, you're gonna see some dislikes because that probably got them most triggered because it's
It is
true.
true.
It's
It is.
true. Like it is true. Like the personality, like when you go watch like if you some of these viewers watching this video, like the personality of anime women, like if you don't know what I mean, go watch a romance anime with anime women with those type of good personality. Let me see if I could try to get a good romance anime for a good example of
Yeah.
this. Let me see if I go to my anime list here because I think I got a good. I'm trying to give a good starter point here. Let me boot up my anime list and see what's a good romance anime to get those type of people who's ever watching started to understand what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Hey, remember Coleman work?
Be quiet, Jordan.
Yeah.
Let me see here. What's a good one? Oh man. Oh man, I watch a lot of anime.
Personally, I've played more anime games than I've watched anime.
I know, but some of these anime games are kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see here. Now, I don't know if these are good ones, but for the viewers here, assuming that you watched this far because it's already like almost at almost it's already an hour in the
Yeah.
video. So this is for the viewers, whoever watching. These are the romance animes I recommend you watching. Um, Waiting in the Summer, Natsu no Materu, probably that's the Japanese name because it goes by the Japanese name. Um, oh man, this is kind of hard because I'm trying not to pick any bad ones here. Um, I don't know. This might be a bad choice here. Nisekoi.
Niseko, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, Nisekoi and Waiting in the Summer.
Yeah.
So try those two, and notice how when you get to like the very romance parts, like when you get to like the little romance part, like you get your heart feel all warm and stuff. Like I'm just saying, for those who don't know what I mean, go watch a romance anime like Nisekoi or Waiting in the Summer, and then when you get like a little romance part, what? What? What do you mean?
Yeah, you got other recommendations.
Come on, just talk. They can hear you.
Okay. Other romance animes include. Other ones include "Say I Love You," which cured my depression. Orisuki, which had the greatest protagonist of all time, and the top favorite, Kimi ni Toroke. So yeah, go watch those two.
Got it.
You
Got
heard
it.
that, Spark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure his audio gets
Yeah,
heard.
yeah, it sounded crisp.
All right, so when you watch these animes, like let's say if you're a first person that's into like just got into romance, like when you get like those couple scenes, like those couples like hanging out to each other, like notice how your heart starts to get warm and flooded. Like I notice that all the time when I watch that. And not only that, what's even make these romance better is the personality of an anime women. The personality of an anime women, they're so nice, they're so innocent, like they're
Wait,
100% different.
wait, hold up, hold up. For a second there, when you said couple scenes, I thought you said cuckold scenes. I was like, what?
No, no, I mean like no, I'm talking about like
Gotcha.
couples, like the ones that holding hands and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm talking about couples. Yeah, my
No worries,
bad.
no worries.
If I didn't explain. So when you get those type of scenes, like man, like you just need a good scene. You just need a good anime with that scene, and also an anime with like that's so good. So I think Out of all of everything that's recommended, I think Waiting in the Summer would be a good one here.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think that should be a good watch for romance.
I mean,
But yeah,
I haven't seen the closest I would say that I've seen to like a romance anime or something along those lines would be Angel Beats. I watched that a little while back, and it's like kind of what you're talking about as far as personality goes. Like Angel is just like the cutest. Like I can't even begin to describe. Like, do you know who I'm talking about?
no, I never heard of it. I mean, I heard of Angel Beats, but I never watched it though.
You might like it. It's like, but Angel is like a
Dude,
example of like one of those
do
characters that's
yourself
just
a
like,
fucking favor. Dude,
My friend in the background, he's literally can say,
do
"You know
yourself
what?
a
I'm gonna
goddamn
smack this
favor.
fucker for not knowing what Angel Beats is."
You better do yourself a fucking favor. Ooh.
Now, you can't say that. I'm watching Food Wars from your request.
Oh, I know, but you better still do that favor, though.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah,
um,
I heard of it, but I didn't watch it.
yeah, she's like an example of one of those. You know, what I'm talking about just like a really soft
Hell yeah.
spoken, like calm, just like it seems like she'd be pleasant to talk to kind of anime girl. And even
Hmm.
outside of romance animes, just like in Neptunia, like the characters seem like they'd be really nice to hang out with. You know what I mean? Like personality wise.
That's why I said I wish there was a Neptunia visual novel game, romance visual novel game. Like I want to see how Noir will react. But anyway, we'll save that for later because we're talking about waifus. We talk about the Neptunia stuff later.
Right.
I'll save that topic for later.
um but yeah, it's just been like I have that exact same sentiment of it's like I think I remember us talking on about it on Twitter. It's like if I really tried, I probably could get a girlfriend in real life. Like if I really tried. But I don't want to because as crazy as it sounds, I prefer this. Like I enjoy this more. Like anime games, all of this stuff. Um as far as like waifus go, let's see. I'd say do you remember Ruby like from Rooster Teeth the animation?
Oh man, you're bringing up these names. I feel bad not knowing who they
Oh,
are.
it's all right. It's all right. Um but there's this character Ruby Rose that like that right there like no doubt was my first waifu. From like basically the point that
Right?
I watched that, um, it was like way later on down the road, like in high school, is when I actually started to like actually feel like romantic feelings and whatnot. And it
Hmm.
was first it was Ruby Rose, and then oh, it's kind of hard to remember. Ruby Rose, and then who? Damn, I had this in my head a while ago. I think Ruby Rose, and then there's Blonde. You know, like Blonde from Neptunia was my next waifu, and then nowadays it's like I'm kind of not really sure. You know Ray Wrights?
Oh my god.
I think
I don't know
maybe something's going
why
on.
why why are you and my best friends are into those crazy bitches? You guys are into those crazy girls. I don't understand. My head hurts right now.
I think Ray Wrights might be the third waifu, dude. I'm gonna be real.
Oh my god. He's into this girl from Fanta from Black Clover. She's crazy, just like the girl you're mentioning. They both crazy.
I don't know what it is. It's just like it is like kind of part of the story of how I got back into Neptunia. Her and
What type of fetish? I'm sorry, I can't get over it. What type of fetish you guys are on?
I don't even know. It's just something about how crazy she is. Like just crazy evil. I can't even begin to describe. It's like
I can't.
that's why I played
I
Rebirth 3.
can't.
That's why I played it because I saw her in the
I'm
anime and
gonna.
I want to see more of her.
Are you guys sure you guys not a masochist? I can't.
I wouldn't say I'm a
I'm
masochist, but it's like I don't know. It just works. It's like you can ask him if it's like something similar. Take a character who's just really crazy and evil and but when they're around you, they act really nice. Like that's how it is in my head. But other guys want the girl to like still be crazy and evil and just psychotic, both ways. With that, I don't really understand.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All I can say for your girl, I like the innocent version of her. I like the innocent version of her. I saw plenty of innocent versions of her, but it's just that when she get controlled, mind controlled, I said, nah, she's a turn off. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when me and when my friend, my best friend was watching the last episode of Neptunia for me, he says he the one who pointed out first. He said, that's strange. How come she has the same voice actor as Katsuragi?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I rewinded back on my Blu-ray and I said, oh yeah, she has the same Japanese voice as Katsuragi. I laughed my ass off.
I had no clue because
She has the same voice of
I
Katsuragi.
played Senran
That was
Kagura and I heard Katsuragi and I heard that in Japanese, but when I watched the anime, I watched it in English, so I had no clue until you told me it's the same actor.
yeah. Go back when you watch the anime again. Go back to the last episode, put it in Japanese. You hear it clearly. I cannot believe I missed
Yeah,
that.
that's
He
crazy.
pointed it out for me.
Makes me want to play Senran Kagura more because it's just gonna. Oh my god, dude! I could like, you know how you can change the way the girls look in Senran Kagura? I could make Katsuragi look like Ray Wright.
Dude, you're late. You Ben could do that. But you got like some limitations here though.
Oh yeah,
I recommend buying all the items in the shop though, so you could customize even further.
yeah. I have Burst Renewal on PS4. That's all I have so far. And I
Ugh.
barely played it.
So, but do you know what they removed though?
No,
But do you know what they removed on that game though on the PS4? But do you know
no.
though? The thing that they removed that got everybody triggered was you can't touch the girls in the dressing room.
Oh, now you say that, I remember that, dude. I was so
Yep, you
disappointed.
can't. Yeah, you can't. They removed that feature.
On PS4 only?
Jordan, yeah, PS4. Jordan, remember that little thing that you could touch the girls in Kagura in the dressing room? That's what they removed on the PS4 on Burst Renewal. Yep, that's what they removed.
Dude, that's I looked it up. I saw the mini game because I remember you said that was removed, and then you said the I forget what it's called, like frantic mode was removed, but frantic mode was actually
No,
in
no, no,
there.
no, no. It
Yeah, we
was
had like a
it
whole
was
back
in
and forth
there.
on Twitter about that.
Yeah. You explained it to me, and then I had to dig in deeper, and I found out that it was the touch the girls in the dressing room. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to kiss your waifus and touch them in the dressing
I'm gonna
room.
just have to buy the same game twice on PC.
I did not even bother. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw the PS4 version of Burst New on sale. I didn't even bat an eye on it. I just kept my PC version. The game looks good on PC anyway, so why would I want to get a better version? Why would I want to go from a better version to a puny version? It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I got that game on 60 frames, the max frames I can go on. Kagura. Like I got that game on high settings, everything on high, and it looks good.
I mean, what happened to me was I just waltzed into GameStop one day. This was like during my beginning Neptunia phase, and I had heard of Senran Kagura but never played it. And I saw the
Mm-hmm.
Burst Renewal limited edition sitting on the rack at GameStop, and I was like, dude, 2 CDs, mine. So I've got like the big box
Nah,
limited edition, but that was on PS4.
yeah. Yeah, I would have wished you understand the reason why those were there because if PlayStation haven't done what they did, it would have been sold out already.
Yeah.
Those two little editions you saw, they would have been gone already. So yeah. So the reason why you saw them still there is because people are boycotting PlayStation after them removing a feature.
And it was cheap. It was cheap as hell, dude. That's actually
That's
yeah. It was like
because that's the reason why. That's the reason why it was cheap because of that issue that I told you.
that shit is crazy.
People are grabbing the PC version. They are done with the PS4 version.
That shit is crazy, dude.
They are done. Yeah, they're done. They are so done.
Yeah, I don't get that. That man, every time I hear about anime getting censored on PS4, I just think about The Last of Us 2, and ugh. Disgusting.
Like if you wanna show proof that I'm right about people being done with the Shinra Kagura franchise on the PS4, you go to Burst Renewal and look at the Steam reviews right now. Everybody on the Steam reviews on Burst Renewal, they said they're done with Shinra Kagura on the PS4, on PlayStation in
Let me see
general.
this.
They're done. Like you can multitask and talk to me and look at them at the same time. People are done with Shinra Kagura on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like the PC port of Saratoga Burst Renewal was good. I freaking love that game. My only beef with Burst Renewal is that it lacks replay value. Like Steam, that's why I told my best friend. I told him I said if he were to get Saratoga, I would recommend Estimo Versus because Saratoga Estimo Versus it has a lot of replay value. And not only that, it has a bigger character roster alongside with so much to do. Not only that, they have optional DLCs to expand your replay value.
Dude,
They have options.
your
Yep.
wisdom never
So
fails. The first review says the PC version is out of Sony's reach, so the intimacy mode remains untouched. And then the review right next to it says, much, much better than the censored in the West PS4 version.
I told you, my when it comes to Senran Kagura franchise, I'm always on my stuff.
Man, I guess I'm kind of like the warden, I guess you could say. I know all about Neptunia, and you seem to know a lot more about Senran Kagura than I do about it.
Yeah, I could know more than Neptunia if I put in the time, but my only problem with Neptunia sometimes is that sometimes the cutscene drags out,
Oh, you better have
and
some
I get
patience
those
for those
moments.
cutscenes, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes I'm those type of people who get tired at some point. Don't want to read some of the sections. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. I have those days where I sometimes I don't want to read, and sometimes I do. Like I have those days sometimes.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
even playing Yakuza like the Dragon, like I said, you know what game I want to play? I said I want to try to avoid game where I have to read for an hour because I don't feel like reading for an hour today
Exactly.
because I'm just not in that mood. So yeah, so that's the reason why. Let's see here. All right, so that's why we're moving on to the next section. Speaking of games, so yeah, so that's where we're moving on to the next section. Favorite games besides Neptunia. So yeah, like I was saying, some JRPG games, when I get this issue where I want to sit there in front of the computer and be reading for an hour, so I'll be playing some other games that doesn't have dialogue, long dialogue and reading. Like for example, we're on the third topic, favorite games besides Neptunia, Apex Legends. Now, I've been addicted to that online game. It's a fun FPS game. Other than games without reading and for an hour, I play FPS games like I play with keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I'm mostly on my PC than my PS4 because I've gotten so used to keyboard and mouse. I've been playing it for a year. Like the process of me learning keyboard and mouse, it was a tough one. It was really a
Yeah,
tough
same
one.
here.
Like it was really funny to see me struggling. I kept pressing the wrong button. I kept like I didn't know what to do. Like I don't know. So to get me to learn this process, I just download like a Call of Duty game that I already have bought and I just played against the bots with keyboard and mouse. So that's the best way to like getting to learn keyboard and mouse on a PC when you're gaming on FPS. It's like buy a Call of Duty game, make sure the Call of Duty game has bots
Like
on it
ghosts, yeah.
because yeah. So I was the Call of Duty games that would allow you to have bots are Call of Duty. I'm
Call of Duty Ghosts
Call of
comes to
Duty
mind,
Black
man.
Ops. Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and any further Call of Duty games any further than that. So yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and all the other games after that will allow you to play with bots. So if you have any games that has any Call of Duty games that has that, download it, practice with keyboard and mouse against get bots. That's the effective way because if you just play keyboard and mouse online right off the
You're gonna get
bat,
worked.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get
Yeah.
wrecked and you're not gonna stand a chance. So yeah, so just that's how I started off playing keyboard and mouse. I downloaded a Call of Duty game with bots, played a little bit of practice, and that's how I learned. I put the bots on easy mode too when I was practicing on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
So yeah, how I learned how to play.
What happened to me was, as far as keyboard and mouse goes, I played Mirror's Edge. Do you know that game?
I heard of it. Yeah, I heard of
Yeah.
it.
That's like
I know what it
I
is.
played it on when I was a little kid in middle school. I played it on PS3. Years later, I see it in GameStop for like $6. I was like, "Oh, let me try that on PS3." Got it, played it, enjoyed it.
Yeah, the game's dirt cheap right now as we speak. That game's dirt
Yeah,
cheap.
crazy cheap. And then I was like, "Hey, let me play it on PC. It's got to be great." So I play it on PC, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." And then when I tried to play it on PS3 again, oh my god, I could not stand playing with a controller. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's now you see why I said that's another reason why I don't hardly touch my PS4 is because I gotten so used to keyboard and
Yeah,
mouse.
it feels way better. Except for
Yeah,
driving.
but
Driving, obviously, being on console is nice. You can get a controller on PC, but like I still have Gran Turismo Sport on PS4. I play that every now and then.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I already one step ahead of you. So I know for all my games I can't play keyboard and mouse, and I know it just wouldn't work. So the only games I play with keyboard and mouse is FPS and third person shooters.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Fortnite and also Sinner Conquer Peach Beach Splash and Neptunia Virtual Stars, Stars, I'll play with keyboard and mouse. So, yeah. So, remaining on topic here. So, my favorite games besides Neptunia here, Apex Legends, just like I said, FPS game. I'm covering the FPS section first since we are already talking about the keyboard and mouse section. Um, Let me see. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, really good game if you're into heavy metal music and then you're into video games, I highly recommend Doom Eternal, especially for you, Sparks.
Uh,
I highly recommend that game if you haven't played Doom
Gotta be
Eternal.
honest,
So yeah,
never been a fan of Doom.
you gotta play. You gotta give Doom Eternal a try. I'm 100% honest with you. You gotta give that game a try. So yeah, Apex, Doom Eternal. My favorite games used to be Call of Duty, but Call of Duty starting to not like boring now. So yeah, so I've been mostly on Apex. Oh yeah, duh, how could I forget this? So yeah, Call of Duty and Doom Eternal, and also Halo, since Halo's now on
Oh yeah.
PC. So yeah, those are the three FPS games I've been playing. But I would say Halo's on third place because I hardly touch it that much. I only touch it whenever I feel like it. Um, but moving out of the FPS section, other games besides that 2D game, Persona 5.
Hmm.
Been playing Persona 5. I've been addicted to Persona 5. Love that game. Highly addicted. Freaking love that game. Atelier Ryza 2.
I think it's Atelier.
Just played that game briefly. Atelier. Yeah, Atelier
No,
Ryza 2.
Atelier.
Um, Atelier. Thank you for correcting me. Um, yeah, I've been playing that game. Another game where it's similar to Neptunia, where the story drags out, dialogue drags out. Another game similar to story dragging out,
Yeah.
but the gameplay makes up for it. I enjoy the game for that game a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. What got me into that series? Thick thighs. That's the reason what got me into that series. Thick
Oh
thighs.
yeah.
I blame the community. I blame the community. Like it all started with this guy made a video best JRPG games is coming out 2019. And then Atelier Ryza was in there, and I said, and then it was on his number one video, and he said Atelier Ryza, and then it showed a girl walking, and I said,
God.
my God, who's this girl? I said, who this girl? She got some thick thighs. She looks good. I said, who's this girl? And then when the game come out, I'm starting to see more of it on YouTube. And I said, who is this girl? And I said, you know what? Nah, nah. So I got my Switch. I looked up the game, bought the game when it was on sale. I bought the game when it was on sale.
Got it.
So that's how I got into the franchise. So I'm one of those people who literally got into the franchise because of Rise of Thick Thighs.
Yeah, as far as Atelier goes, Atelier is something I've been super interested in because, um, okay, I played Atelier Maruru, The Apprentice of Arland, I believe it is, on PS3 when I was a kid. I played it a little bit and forgot about it, and then I found out about Atelier again through Neptunia, like that general community of anime niche games and whatnot. And I was like, oh, this
Hmm.
is where that game from when I was a little kid came from. And that's how I got into, that's why I'm interested in Atelier again.
Hmm.
Any
Interesting.
other games for you, though? Because I'm about to go off on a I'm about to go crazy talk about this.
I'm not done with talking about Ryza. So yeah, so Ryza 1 and Ryza 2 was the first the in the series I was playing. Um, just like I told you, my reason of getting into the series was Rise of Thick Thighs, but I didn't regret getting to the series at all because I actually enjoyed it. The gameplay is good. The graphics are on the poor side. I feel like they could have did better with the graphics. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ryzen 2 did not help as much in the graphics department. I mean, it looks better than the first Ryzen. However, it got a poorly PC port. I'm not gonna lie. It got a poor PC port because because the game just asks for so much graphics card VRAM.
Mm,
It asks so much. It asks for so much graphics card VRAM. Like, if I could play Doom Eternal on high settings and not this game on high settings, it tells you that this game is poorly optimized on PC
really?
because I cannot put that game on high settings at all. Ryzen 2, I can't put it on high settings because the game is poorly optimized on PC. Like, to show you proof that it's poorly optimized on PC, like, I went on Can My PC Run It, and Can My PC Run It said it can't run the recommended settings because I need more VRAM. Like, I have a 2060 RTX in here, a 6 GB. So right now, it's telling me to play Ryzen on high settings, I would need an 8 GB VRAM, which is
Sheesh.
absolutely
Yeah, I have
crazy.
4, I believe. Wait,
Yeah, so yeah, you
sorry to interrupt you. Am I tripping, or is this 3 new Atelier games coming out on Steam in 3 hours?
what do you mean?
I was just looking at Atelier because you were talking about it on Steam, and I see it says,
Yeah, Ryzen 2?
yeah, Atelier Sophie. No, it's these other ones: Atelier Sophie, Atelier Fierce, and Atelier Liddy and Suel. They all say they're coming out April 21st today in 3 hours. What the fuck's going on?
Alright, yeah, so in case if you didn't know this, so yeah, I know you're confused, so let me give you a refresh what's going on. So, I don't know if you knew Sparks, so, Ryza, Thick Thighs Ryza sold a lot of copies.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Thick Thighs Ryza sold a lot of copies. Like Ryza, Ever Darkness and Secret Hideout, and Ryza 2 sold millions of copies. And I guess Gus Studio or the studio that made the game was happy about that.
Right.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, people weren't interested in the Ryza franchise, so they took this point to like get people interested in the Ryza franchise. They thought like, oh, okay, so Ryza 1 and 2 is selling very well. All right, we'll see. All right, so we're gonna just release the old franchise, like release them,
Oh.
and that's what they're doing here. So yeah, so since Ryza 1 and 2 sold very well. They thinking that people are starting to get interested in the franchise. So that's the reason why you're seeing that getting released. And it's not only on the Steam, it's also getting released on Switch and
I
PS4.
see.
So yeah, they're re-releasing the Ryza series on newer consoles
Huh.
because Ryza 1 and 2, Thick Thighs Ryza sold very well. That's the reason why. Like I'm not lying, you can look it
I don't
up.
know why I thought that like
Ryza,
there was like just they contracted like 3 different teams to make these full-on new Atelier games because it just sold so well. But it's remakes of old ones.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're new ones. They're just remakes. It's just a port. It's literally just a port. It's not a remake. It's just a
I
port.
see.
Yeah. So they see that Ryzen 1 and 2 is selling very well. So I guess it took them their attention to re-release the old Ryzen games. So yeah, that's why you're seeing that here.
I see. Okay. I was fucking tripping out so hard. I was like, damn, how much money did they make?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna give the studio credit. They're some money hungry bitches. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the studio
How
at
come?
all.
What happened?
The studio's Koei Tecmo. I don't like that company at all.
What did they do?
I got some beef with that company.
We hear about this. What happened?
Okay, I'm sorry, I was letting my friend talking. So believe it or not, Koei Tecmo was behind on ruining our Persona 5 Strikers game.
Really?
Yep, yep.
Hmm.
Now, a lot of Persona fanboy got mad at me on Twitter saying, "Oh, LOL, you're lost. You delete the game. It was actually good." I said, "Dude, everything else was good in the game, but it's just the gameplay that was the turnoff here." All right, so Koei Tecmo is known for overpricing their games
Right.
and hardly putting a sell tag on them. So they're pulling a Nintendo. Like they overpricing their games. They hardly put a sell tag on their games. Like they just keep it at the base $60. They don't hardly put their games on
I see.
sale. So if you ever get a sell on their game, you better fucking grab it ASAP.
It's a rare
I'm not
occurrence.
kidding. Be- yeah, because they're stubborn on putting their games on sale. They love to keep their games at a $60 price tag. So that's another reason why I hate the company. Another reason why I hate the company is that they copy and paste their gameplay. They copy and paste. So I don't know if you heard of Dynasty Warriors or saw gameplay of Dynasty Warriors. So I recommend you, if you want to get into like what I'm talking about here, I recommend you look up Dynasty Warriors gameplay because what I'm about to talk about here is very important for the future of gaming in their catalog of games because this is a common trend that they do all the time. So if you look up a gameplay of Dynasty Warriors, look at the gameplay, and what they do is that whatever game mechanic or gameplay Dynasty Warriors play in, what they would do is they would copy and paste that same gameplay mechanics of how the way it play throughout multiple games.
Oh.
So what am I talking about here? Which games give off a good example? One Piece Pirate Warriors, that's one. The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors, that's two. The Legend of Zelda Age of Calamity, that's three. And four, Persona 5 Strikers.
Huh.
You see that? So yeah, so if you look up Dynasty Warrior gameplay, those games are copy and paste gameplay of Dynasty Warrior. That's the reason why I give this company so much flack. You understand?
I see. So it's sort of like actually wait. So hold up.
Mhm.
Koei Tecmo. Aren't they shit, that's why they seem familiar. They're the same people behind Dead or Alive.
Yeah, and by the way, you can't tell Lenny Face. I have Dead or Alive Extreme on the Switch right now,
Sick. Sick.
and that's another game that did not make it in the U.S. because of SJWs.
Dude, that shit is so annoying, dude.
Yep. So yeah, so I had to literally get it ported from Singapore.
I don't understand that.
Had the
I could go on for that. I could go on about that, dude. It's like, sorry.
it's just a 3D like Dale Live Extreme is just a 3D waifu anime fan service game, but it's not really anime. It's just 3D.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I understand if you don't like it. Okay, sure. I could see why you wouldn't like it. But I don't understand this idea
Yeah,
of, oh, I
so
don't like it, so I'm going to make this super crazy story about how it's immoral and it's going to damage society and ban it. Like, what? Or make a big
like
fuss
it's
over it.
really not over the game of their live stream is really not that serious, to be
It
honest
is
with
not
you.
that bad.
It's just girls wearing the bikini. That's just
Yeah,
it.
that's don't buy it territory, not ban it territory. That's ridiculous.
It's just girls in a bikini. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like 3D Japanese girls in a bikini. That's just literally what's going on.
Yeah. And wait, which one do you have on Switch?
So Dead or Alive Extreme 3.
Yeah, like I got to do all this like crazy trick because I have played that before on PS4. I had to like make an account that said I was in fucking Thailand or something. Uh,
Yeah, that's if you're trying to get the digital version. But if you want the physical version, you just go to Play Asia. Everybody knows to go to Play Asia. However, you don't always have to go to Play Asia. If you want to get the Prime offer, you're gonna have to fork over like probably 20 more bucks than how much you're paying for it on Play Asia because you're getting the item quick. And I did that version because I'm a Prime member. So Play Asia, the their live stream 3 costs $30. I mean $60, but however, I paid the $70.
oh, okay.
I paid the 70 because I'm a Prime member and I get the game quicker. And I don't feel like doing it with our postal service in the U.S. because they're bad. I'm not gonna lie. So that's another reason why I didn't get it off the Play Asia. I don't feel like dealing with our personal postal service, so I just got it through Amazon. It made it convenient for me. By the way, that also reminds me, there's another game that I'm planning on getting that was not released out here, and it's another Singapore port game, and it's called Panzer. Hold on, let me see. I want to make sure I'm reading the name right. Let me go on Amazon. I don't know if you're familiar with this game, but Sparks. What happened if I told you that there was a game that had waifus and
I
tanks?
think I know precise. Wait, are you talking about Girls in Panzer? Because I have that anime.
Yep, yep,
Woo!
correct. What happened if I told you that this game did not make it in America on the
Why
Switch?
might that be exactly?
Like right now, I'm looking at it right now on Amazon. I was gonna get it on Amazon, but it doesn't have the Prime tag on it, so I have no choice but to get it on Play Asia for 60. So yeah, so all right, so that game that anime you were mentioning, it has a game.
Right.
It wasn't released in
Is
America.
that because the company itself chose not to for profit reasons, or is it because maybe perhaps a certain group of people made a fuss?
It has to be both because I don't know the story behind this. But all I could tell you is that right now you can only get this game on Amazon and Play Asia the same way as Dead or Alive Extreme 3. So similar to Dead or Alive Extreme 3, this game has the same treatment as Dead or Alive Extreme 3 right now. And I was gonna get it. And this game has no excuses of why it's not released in America. It's just waifu and tanks.
Wait, so was there like a controversy about it, or is it just like, because I would understand if they chose not to just on their own, but
I mean, here you go. I'm gonna give you.
it would frustrate me if they did it because,
Sorry.
uh, there was a fuss, like social justice warriors or whatever.
Well, here you go. I gave you the link of the game. There goes the game right there. And if you want the cheaper version, it's on Play Asia, and that's the one I'm gonna get.
Huh.
I see the link on Discord for the game
Yeah, I got it.
on Switch.
I don't have a Switch though. I'd have to get it on PC.
It's not on PC. That's the
Oh,
problem. That's another reason why I grabbed the Switch, because I know some of these games, some of these type of games are not on PC.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, you can't find another way to get these games on a PC. You can't. So yeah, so you might not have no choice but to play it on the console.
Mm.
That's another reason why I grab. That's another reason why I grab a console, because of stuff like this.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I have the anime. I have a weird habit. Let me know what you think. I will buy animes on DVD. Like if I hear normally I hear about it on like Twitter or whatever, and if it looks good, I'll buy an anime like on DVD, without having watched it.
Hmm. Yeah, that I'm not gonna um judge you on that, because that's what Japan has to do right now. Like they don't have access to anime online like we do,
Oh, really?
because some of us could get away with it. Japan, they can't, because I don't know how their systems work, but if they try to watch anime online for free, they'll automatically like go to jail for it. But
Jail?
us out here, we get yeah,
Damn.
yeah, but us out here, we could get away with it easily. Yeah, we could easily get away with it.
Jeez, that's crazy. Like, wait, like jail?
Yeah, I'm being dead serious.
Wow.
They can't do what we do. Watch anime online for free.
That shit is
That's
crazy.
why that's why that's why Japanese companies just tell us Western people, just put out a statement, because they know they can't do much on their end. They tell us, they put a statement, please do not pirate these animes. Please support them the best way you can. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's all be honest here. Like, I'm gonna be just very honest with you. Not a lot of people have money. Not a lot of people have money. So some of these people, they're gonna have no choice but to go online and watch anime for free.
Yeah.
Especially in this pandemic, it makes things even worse. So yeah, so not a lot of people have money. I wish Japan would understand that. So yeah, so like I just wish Japan understand that money is not everything. Like I mean, it's hard because Japan just makes everything, like money makes the world go around. Japan, like they overcharge. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I would say, when pricing and stuff and money is involved, I would say Japan is the worst when it comes to that, because they overprice some things, and and they get some of the Japanese people get taken advantage over
I
it.
mean,
Like for example,
well,
to make a good example
I
of
don't have anything against like
hold on,
if they're saying like, oh, if they're just asking us like, hey, don't pirate. I don't have a problem with that. It's like, okay, if they say tell you don't pirate, but you can't and you have to because you don't have the money to afford it, then there you go. But the idea of them asking,
correct,
just
correct,
asking for it, I don't have a
correct.
problem with them just asking.
Yeah, correct. That's the point that I was trying to explain here. Like, some of those people who don't have money, they have no choice.
Ah,
And not only that, they don't want to. And not only that, people are boycotting Funimation. I don't know if you heard of Funimation. Not a lot of people like Funimation. I don't
I've
like
heard some
Funimation,
fascinating things about
so
Funimation. I know what you're talking about.
I do not like Funimation. They are another reason why I hate English dub anime. If you don't believe me, you can ask my best friend. They are another reason why I hate English dub anime.
Aside from their voice performances,
That's why I told him, I said I only make an exception for English dub on certain anime. But yeah, but Funimation, they just made me hate English dub anime even more. Like, I was already on my breaking point of hating English dub anime, but Funimation, they just threw fuel to the fire,
Yeah,
basically.
I've heard stuff about like I can't
Altering
yeah, I can't
script.
remember exactly what, but it was definitely like altering scripts and like putting in some nasty
Yep,
political stuff and whatever that really doesn't have to be there because
yep.
I don't know. I've heard some I we could even this gives me an idea to like actually make a regular show where we talk about stuff like this as it happens because there's been a lot of examples of scripts just being just over the years just weird stuff, weird changes that did not seem necessary at all.
oh,
Mhm.
hey, Remember that Nagatoro chick?
Yes.
People got
God damn it. No, Jordan, please don't start. I hate that girl.
people got offended and changed her skin color on Twitter.
Oh boy.
That is dumb. That is dumb. That is ignorant. We have some ignorant people in this world. Wow, you would go that far. You would go that far. I don't know. I'm starting to lose faith in humanity after.
It's
Like,
Nella.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't like the that girl from what was the name of it?
Don't pick on me.
No. What was the name of it?
Nagatoro.
Nagatoro. I just don't like the girl because she looked fucking creepy as hell. I just don't like her because she looked creepy as
I
hell.
saw like
But
an edit
this,
where like she had blonde hair and white skin and blue eyes. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's racist right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. My reason why I don't like the girl is because she just looked creepy. But going as far as to change the girl's skin, that is really ignorant as
Wait,
hell.
so who changed the girl's
And
skin?
not
The
only
the actual studio or just like an artist?
no fans who are racist, of course, people who are racist, of course, that did that. They did the same thing to Nessa from Pokemon. I don't know if you heard of Nessa from Pokemon. She's dark skinned. She has blue eyes and
Yeah, I
black
know exactly what
hair.
you're talking about.
Um, yeah, so they did that to her too. So yeah, there's just racist people doing this. That's the reason why I said ignorant people again. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, changing the character like that, that's altering the creator's work. If you kind of think about it, you're altering the creator's um work. That's copyright, to be
Well,
honest
that's
with you.
true. My only
That's really
hesitation is that
copyright.
like if I draw a hentai of a character, I'm sure there's going to be a solid chance that the original person who drew the character is going to be like, "Hey, you like messed with my work. I don't like that." So, but I'd still want to be able
I
to draw
know,
a hentai.
but going that far to change the character's skin, that's going too far though.
Yeah, it's like it's it's kind of a matter of like context for me because if I came across somebody, let's say I knew somebody was racist 100%, and I saw them doing that, I'd just be like, man, that's just more like racist shit. That shit is stupid. But I'm not gonna lie, I was scrolling on Instagram and I just randomly saw like a photoshopped picture of Nagatoro, like blonde hair, blue eyes, and all that, and that shit made me laugh. Like it's about like the
Oh
context of it. Like
man,
if somebody was racist, I already knew he was racist and he did that, then that'd be annoying. But when I just saw that picture out of context, that shit made me laugh.
disappointed, man. I cannot believe I heard that. Like the Nessa thing was not like it like it wasn't enough. Like doing this just made me even mad. But let's just stay on topic here, because we're already almost 2 hours in,
Yeah.
I looked up girl making
and
today.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting hungry pretty soon.
Yeah, I'd
So,
say let's like wrap this up, but for sure, like let me know when you want to do another video like this because this shit is fun for sure. Just discussing stuff.
all right, yeah, let's see what we got done
I
here.
think that was
All
all
right,
of them.
so yeah, no, we gotta go back. All right, let me see if I'm done with the white. All right, so let's do this real quick. Now I want to put in some more information on the waifu
Oh, and
lifestyle.
after this, I forgot I was
So
going to tell you about how I got into Neptunia.
yeah. We're saving the next new stuff
Yeah.
for last. So yeah, so the waifu lifestyle. I'm gonna go back to that topic because I can still got some stuff to talk about there. Favorite waifus. My best waifu, not like for a certain series, but overall, I would say Yomi from Senran Kagura. I love her a lot. Now, I can see my me marrying her, and I can already picture how our marriage
Oh
would
yeah.
go. Like every meal that we eat is gonna be nothing but fucking green sprouts. I could tell because she obsessed with bean sprouts. Like she loves it. But hey, if she's doing the cooking, I wouldn't mind eating. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
complain. But yeah, best girl, 100%. Yomi. I even went far as to like order ramen and put bean sprouts in it just for her. So yeah, my favorite girl is
That's what's
Yomi
up.
from Senran Kagura.
That's what's up for sure.
Yeah. I got a whole waifu list, but yeah, that's just my best girl. I'm not gonna go through my whole best girl list, but that's the reason why each series I just say who's my best girl, so you can know. Like, if I say each series on who my best girl, then that means they're automatically gonna be on my overall best girl
Yeah, I'll whip
list.
up a best girl list for next time too. We could get some comparisons going.
Yeah, so like let's make it this way to make my list so simple. Like the first character on the series, if they're number one, they're automatically going to be in my harem on my best girl
All right.
list. So you can already guess Noir is already on my
Absolutely,
list.
absolutely. I did like Noir first time I got
Yeah,
into Neptunia because she looked like an emo chick.
I mean I don't like her because of that. I'm into Sundares. I'm into Sundares. That's the reason why I'm into Noir. I'm into Sundere girls,
Ah,
and not only that, she's a loner just like me.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, she's a loner just like me.
I feel that. I feel that.
So yeah, that's the reason why I like Noir. Not only that, her I'm into black haired girls a lot more than blonde
I
girls,
feel that. I feel that.
and I like pigtails. Not gonna lie.
Pigtails go. Pigtails are crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like Noir, and I like her personality to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
Noir and Uni have pigtails. What do you think of Uni actually?
Yoni, I don't hate her. I don't hate her. It's just that I don't see myself liking her as a waifu
I
material.
see.
She's just Noir's sister, and I respect that.
Noir's got your heart for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blunt. I'm not 200% into lollies. I wouldn't say Uni is a lolly,
Oh yeah, we have hit
but
this
yeah, I'm
point of
not 100.
discussion before. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm not 100% into lollies to be honest with you. So that's why I don't see myself looting Neptune, the main character. That's why I said I kind of feel weird looting Neptune. I'm not into I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not into the main character Neptune that
I didn't
much.
like her a whole lot either.
I think she doesn't. I don't think she have enough sentiment going on.
Like I kind of she
I don't
gets
know if I'm
annoying
saying the word
sometimes.
right. Yeah. So if I would say her transformation is sexy
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
Purple Heart is crazy. Her Purple Heart's English
Yeah,
voice
I
is
would.
oh,
I
is amazing.
I I would see my if it was Neptune, it would be her transformation. I could see looting her. Only her transformation. That's it.
Yeah, her HDD is
I
crazy.
wouldn't. Yeah.
Like honestly, probably the most attractive out of
Now,
all of them in HDD, I think.
now I would say when it comes to funniest character, I would probably choose Blanc and funniest character
Oh yeah, Blonde's
development.
funny as hell.
She's the funniest. I love when she
Yeah.
snaps out of nowhere.
That's why she was waifu material for
Now,
me, because like we both have anger issues.
like she literally like this one scene on Virtual Stars literally just pissed. I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, of course they got pissed off. I was just say pissed off at the start, but they got pissed off. But it was funny at the same time. Like, dude just straight out called Blunt a lolly with no boobs
That happened in the original
and
too. Hybrid
Virtual
mentioned
Stars,
Neptunia.
and I literally laughed my ass off, and she snapped. And then she said, "I want him dead now." I laughed my ass off.
Dude,
I like when they do stuff like that.
that's Vert. Hold up.
I'm
Have you come across Yellowheart in Rebirth 3 yet?
hold on, because you might find this enjoyment. You might
What?
like this enjoyment. All right, so in Virtual Stars, there's like this little NPC that roasts like talk bad crap about all the goddess. And of course, you know I don't like him talking about Noir. I said
Of
yeah,
course
fuck
not.
this guy already. Don't talk about my girl. I
Yeah.
got triggered, but he didn't talk much crap about Blanc. I mean about Vert because there wasn't much. much talk to crap about Vert. Like there wasn't much to talk about
Yeah.
Vert. Like he just straight up blasted them two. Like them two. I need you to hold this big giant L right here. Like he just roasted them two like no tomorrow. He just said she's annoying, she's loud, call her a lolly and everything. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he just like Neptune had it worse.
Dude, there is a way to make fun of
And
Vert, but I'll
then
touch on that later.
but yeah, I mean I would agree on how the way he handled Vert. He literally was just like for Vert, he was just staring at her boobs. And then I think Vert said something about it. And I said, yeah, see, this is the type of stuff I like. And then she said, why are you eyeing my breasts? He did not have much to say about Vert. He did not have much to say about her. Like, come on, like Vert is cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the reason why I'm gonna be honest with you. Like on a scale, Vert could easily almost like so closely go on number one for me, but I'm sorry, I can't ignore my Tsundere. I can't ignore my Tsundere Noir. Like Vert would easily take number one because she's blondie with blue eyes and she's a gamer
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Makes it even better. But I can't ignore my Tsundere.
And you
I
did say
can't.
you prefer black over blonde.
Yeah, I like my black hair Noir. I like my black
Yeah,
hair. She's not fully black hair, but I'm black and blue. Hey, favorite color.
exactly.
She she had blackish blue hair, favorite color. That makes it even better.
But it is possible to roast Vert, though.
I mean, why would you?
Well,
Vert's sexy.
do you remember CFW Trick episode 2 of the anime? Do you remember what he said?
I don't remember. I forgot.
So,
But you can go ahead.
okay. Probably one of the funniest things in the whole anime. Okay, episode 2. CFW Trick kidnaps Ram and Ram. And Vert shows up later. Yep.
Oh, you talking about the gay dude?
No, that's a Nani death.
The gay
That's
robot?
a Nani death. That's somebody else. CFW Trick is episode 2, kidnaps Ram and Ram.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. I might have to edit that out. I might have to edit that out.
No, you don't. Don't actually say it.
Edit what out?
Fuck with YouTube.
Saying the word.
Oh no, gay's not bad.
Fucking shit.
Gay, he is a gay robot. That's what he is. Gay isn't like a bad word.
Oh my god, you just got
Well, I don't want to mess up our video.
No, it's fine.
That's two hours of editing.
I can timestamp it actually.
Yeah, it was exactly 2
Yeah.
hours. Because I'm looking at it 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Not gonna lie, I gotta piss so bad right now, so we can either finish this very quickly or I can go take a piss real quick.
We could finish this very quickly.
Okay. But CFW Trick, basically Vert shows up to rescue Ram and Ram, and she says, "I'll take their place if you let them go." And he said he doesn't like girls with big breasts. And Vert was like, "Why?" And he said they're gonna just sag later. So it is possible to roast Vert.
What did Bert say?
She said, what'd she say? She said you have a way with words, and then started fighting him.
Damn. I mean, Bert's good looking, but I wouldn't go that far. God damn.
That was hilarious, dude. CFW Trick and Anani Death were hilarious. And Ray writes. Of course, you might disagree with me on that one, but you know.
This is just me making that unamused face. I don't know.
Okay. So as far as games besides Neptunia, I can be pretty quick with this. Basically just driving games. Any driving or racing games is it. And then any anime games, and that's basically it. That goes like Gran Turismo Sport, Need for Speed, just all the driving games, basically. I played them all. But how I got into Neptunia is kind of a crazy story. So remember I told you I played Atelier when I was a youngin'?
Hmm.
Well, this is what happened. So Neptunia I discovered during high school. Um, I think I just randomly got it recommended to me where to start. Like I think it was the yellow Super Nintendo video on where to start with Neptunia.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Yeah. Before that, you asked me a question about Orange Heart. Yeah, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Yellow Heart.
Yeah, we want. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, Orange Heart or whatever it was. Yeah, you were asking me a question about that. Sorry
Oh,
about
I was
that.
asking
Yeah, it just hit
if
me.
you've come across her in Rebirth 3 yet.
Um, Now I come across her in the anime, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel so wrong right
Yeah,
now.
that shit's crazy.
I feel so wrong. That's crazy. A little kid transformed into a big adult with big boobs. I literally just face palm. I said, "Why are we doing this?"
That's I've never that I don't even know what to even say about that. I was just sitting there in awe.
I mean, I bought her for Rebirth One. I mean, I like her, but I wouldn't. Why are we doing this? Why the fan service have to go this far? A little kid that could transform to a goddess with big boobs and adult
Th-
body. Like, why are we going this far, man? This is
That is
crazy.
crazy because what's hilarious is that remember the presentation where I showed Ivan Plutia?
Yeah.
Dude, he was
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's something I want to say about Pulia's transformation. She's a
yeah.
sadist. She loves getting people pleasure. She's a sadist. I said I would not
I
mess with
wouldn't
her.
either.
I would not want to mess with her. Her transformation, she's a sadist. She loved getting pleasure to people.
Yeah.
She loved getting pain to people. She loved it.
Uh
I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of best HDD forms, out of all of them, I would Orange Heart is up there for
that's
me.
Yellow
I'm gonna
Heart.
be honest with you. No, I'm talking about Orange Heart.
Oh,
Uzumi,
okay. I thought you were confused.
Uzumi as Orange Heart. Her Japanese voice is so fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta let you get a listen to it. I love her. Not only her looks, George. I mean, I'm sorry calling the wrong person. Sparks. Her beautiful Japanese voice fits her cute character design.
Her English
Like,
to Japanese is pretty cute.
how,
Like her English in when she switches forms is hilarious. But I haven't heard Japanese yet.
I love.
But back to
I
uh remember Plutia?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan of her. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not a fan with
Well, that's the thing.
Plutia. I'm
So
just
the
not.
presentation I was showing Ivan Plutia, he was like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember. I saw part of the video. I just not into her at all.
but
Especially her transformation is a big turn off. Like her personality for her transformation is a big turn off. Like she's a sadist. I'm not into those type of
But what
girls.
I was trying to say is that he knows, like he was like, man, that's crazy that like Plutia, who he was like, dude, Plutia's a lolly, and then she turns into this like crazy like HDD goddess, like fully adult body and all that, and he was like, God, that's weird. Just wait until he finds out about Peachy and Yellowheart, dude.
Oh
That's
my
like that
god,
times
yeah, I can't wait.
1,000. Oh my God,
That's way
that's
worse.
way.
That's way worse
He's gonna
because
flip shit if I tell him about that.
oh my god, that's
It's a
way
million times
worse.
worse.
Man,
Oh my God.
I got my best friend over there looking interest on who we're talking about right now. I might have to show him later on because he look interested over there what we're talking about. Gotta show him later on because that's fucking crazy. How are you gonna turn from this tiny innocent little girl like a kid to an adult that have big boobs? I can't loot that. I don't know. I would never loot that. You never. I would feel weird to
Yeah,
loot
that's
that.
I'd feel
Can't.
weird. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
I wouldn't.
But when you play Rebirth 3,
No,
dude, the interaction between Vert and Yellowheart is gonna be hilarious, dude. They did it a little bit in the anime, but in Rebirth 3, it's hilarious.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I can guess what
Yeah.
it would be about. I would probably guess what it would be about. It would probably be about their boobs. It would
Yeah.
probably be obvious.
They expand on that.
Like I never understand. Like I would never understand about some anime women when they do that. Like if your boobs are already big, why would you want them even bigger? Like you already look good enough. Like that's fine with me. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be blunt with you. I'm kind of getting tired of some of the anime women that feeling worried about them not having big boobs. Like that trend is kind of getting kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie because there are some guys that's
Exactly.
out there who prefer their anime women not, with not big
There's a
boobs.
guy that likes every
Like
size.
that trend is kind of yeah. So that trend is kind of getting annoying in anime, where a girl always get mad that she don't have big boobs. It kind of gets
Yeah, it's not
annoying,
true
though. I'm
anymore.
not
It's
gonna
just not
lie.
applicable these days.
Yeah, I said, and man, I said, seriously, we're doing this moment again. Come on, you look fine the way you are. You don't always like every anime women do not have to have big
Yeah.
boobs. That's why I said I'm not too fond of the fairy tale characters that much because almost all the girls in fairy tale have big boobs. Like the whole point of fan service and waifu games, you gotta make every girl different from one
Exactly.
another. And I like balance. I like balance very well. I don't like I mean, I can't say that because Senora Kagura kind of like that. All the girls kind of have big boobs in Senora Kagura,
Yeah.
so yeah, there's that. But not all of them though. They Senora Kagura still keep its balance. It still keeps that.
Yeah, Neptunia has a really good spread
But
of
yeah,
like different body types for sure.
it does.
It has
Like
the
it
perfect
does for
spread, really.
sure. It does. And I'm glad. I'm glad Noir or Netgear don't feel bad about their breast size. I'm glad they don't have that issue because if they do have that issue, I would be annoyed as hell. I said, come on, why you have to do this? They look like Noir and Netgear already look good how the way they look.
Yeah, they're like average.
Like I saw the bath scenes. I mean I saw the bath scene of the pictures. I saw them.
Yeah.
Like I could base my opinion and say they already look good.
Yeah, they have like average size, I'd say, Nepgear and Noir.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my favorite size. Average size is my best. That's my favorite size.
Yeah. Me, it's like
I like
I don't
average.
exactly have. It sounds crazy. Like I don't want to. Don't get me wrong here. I care about the way character looks, but as far as body type goes, I have a thing for like every body type. What I care more about is like their characteristics, because any body type works for me.
Hmm.
Now the same is
Hmm.
not true. Once again,
Correct.
I want it to sound like I'm on like some kind of like body positivity thing. It's not true as far as like obviously real girls, but when it comes to anime, yeah, for sure.
Man. All right, let's see here. Because I know you probably have to go in a bit. So yeah, you can continue what you were talking about Neptunia. My bad. I just wanted to bring Orange Heart out of the way. So yeah, so you could probably already guess Orange Heart. It's already she. If I had a top five, Orange Heart would probably be on my fourth list. But if I would have to go for best HHD form, goddess form, I would probably say Orange Heart overall.
Yeah,
But
Orange
yeah,
Heart's cute.
so I already got that out of the way. Yeah, I already got that out of the way. You could go ahead and continue what you were saying about the Neptunia so we could wrap this up.
Okay, so I was just gonna say basically how I got into Neptunia was uh I got into it during high school. I was just on YouTube randomly looking at something, not sure what, and I saw it was recommended to me a yellow Super Nintendo video about where to start with Neptunia. So I started
Hmm.
watching that, and then boom, another one got recommended to me about where to start. Same idea, but with R Crime 100, if you know him. Um, and I watched those videos, and I was like, man, this seems really cool. Let me try this. And I got Rebirth 1, and I was like, I like this so much, and there's so many games on sale. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a side job at the time, and I was kind of rolling in some cash, so I bought a lot of Neptunia games
Hmm.
because they were on sale. I could take a look right now. I got like Rebirth 1, and then Cyber Dimension, and Rebirth. No, not Rebirth 3. I didn't get that yet. And I got Action Unleashed. I got V2R, and I got Mega Tag Zombies. I believe I got all of those immediately because they were just on sale for super like $2, $3, $4, $5 a pop.
Yeah, I could easily get all of them, but I already told you, gameplay what matters to
Yeah,
me. Like, I want to get the Noir, like, all about Noir, but the gameplay is the turn off, though.
yeah. I got like
Like, I want to get the one all about Noir, but nah, the gameplay's the
the
turn off,
gameplay. I'm
bro.
actually interested in that. I want to see what that's like. I heard it's like Disgaea.
Yeah, I'm not. I wish they would have kept, like, just keep the base JRPG games. If they would have kept the R with the Noir game with the base JRPG game, I would have
That
bought
must be a
it.
disappointment for
Man,
you
that
because
makes me
Nugar's your girl, dude,
irritated.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's disappointed. It's just the gameplay that's a bad thing. Like imagine me rolling up playing with Noir
Yeah,
from the start of the game. From the start of the game, that's what I wanted. Like these other Neptunia games, I have to wait until I unlock Noir or wait until she
yeah,
joined the party. And not only that, you have to deal with Noir leaving the party sometimes. I said, man, my girl's gone now.
yeah.
Damn it.
It's like say kind of the similar thing happened to me with Blonde. I was like, okay, Blonde's my waifu, and then I found out that Megatag is basically it's sort of like Hyper Devotion Noir, but for Blonde. Like Megatag is, from what I've seen, it's a lot about Blonde, but I don't like the gameplay of Megatag as much as I like the standard JRPG. So I'm kind of in the same situation to where I wish the Blonde game was more like the mainline games. Um, but back to the story. So I get into Neptunia and I'm like all into it, playing the games and whatever. And it's exact same thing that happened to you happened to me with Rebirth 1. I came across Noir and I just gave up
Mhm.
because I was so mad. That was like the first JRPG I had even played.
Yep, and then I had to look up a guide. People say you have to get this item in the shop that increase your stats. And I think it was a life ring that people said they recommend
Something
you
like that.
buy. So I have to keep grinding until I had enough money to get the whole party a life ring.
Exactly.
That was the
Yeah.
issue here. That was the
And when I'm
issue.
playing it again now, that's what I did. I went and I did all the quests and I just bought like new weapons and stuff for everybody and we just clapped Noir. Um, but that's what happened. I started
Yeah,
playing
we just clapped Noir booty cheeks. I'm just kidding.
uh uh
And then we made Noir our girl and joined our
oh
party.
my god.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's literally the logic here. If you kind of think about it clearly, we made Noir our girl, and then she
Must
joined
have
our
been very
party. If
satisfying
you
for
kind of
you.
think about it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Back then, I wasn't that into Noir, but until I kept playing the Neptunia games deeper, that's when I fell in love with Noir. Her personality, I kind of like it. It stood
Yeah,
out for
and
me.
at the time, that's who I liked. Noir was my favorite because she was like the emo chick to me. I liked IF before Noir though, and then once Noir showed up, I was like, oh no, Noir all the way. So I started getting into like
IF just wanted to get shit done. IS just wanted to get
exactly,
shit done.
just
That's
stays
it.
on topic. I thought she was pretty cool, especially with like the huge jacket and whatnot. But so I stopped playing Rebirth 1. I was like, okay. I started watching the anime. I started playing Action Unleashed, and I got Nep and Friends on my phone, and that's what I was doing for a while, just those three.
Oh yeah, I got it on my phone, but I got the Japanese version because I got the extra stuff. You know what I mean? I got the
Yeah,
extra
I had
stuff.
the English version, of course. You know me. Um, but so
Yeah, but the Japanese version give you all the extra
there's a
stuff.
lot more
Like you get
content.
all those knickknacks, extra stuff. Yeah, it has more
Yeah, I'm
content.
mad they won't port it to
Not only
Android.
that, you get more costumes
Yeah,
too. I think Uni is in this one too. The Japanese version I got, she's
yeah,
in this one
Plutia's in there
too.
too. Um,
Yeah, Noir. I boot up the app. Noir got pissed off on me not seeing
yeah,
her
that
for a
shit is so
while.
cute. I love that. I bought Noir the rational coat. You know what I'm talking about?
I got her bikini. You know how I
Dude,
roll.
that game emptied my wallet, dude. uh,
Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't go that far. I did not go that far. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't go that
dude,
far.
I'm not gonna lie, I went pretty far. It's like Fortnite. I don't like to think about how much money I've spent on it over the months. Um,
Not only that, Netgear's in this game too.
oh yeah,
Yeah, she's on the Japanese version too.
yeah. The
Netgear.
Japanese version is decked out. Um,
It is. It also has their HDD forms, all of them, everybody, even Nepgear,
Sheesh.
Purple
Maybe I
Sister.
should just go get the Japanese
Yeah.
version, honestly, at this point. But
Yeah, but the problem is you need to have some basic knowledge in Japanese like I do, but I kind of have some basic knowledge. Like I took Japanese class in college, but only first. But my friend kind of farther in Japanese than I am because he took two Japanese class. I only took one,
mm,
so I only know the basic Japanese to be honest with you. So I could get through the app just fine, and I can understand what Noir is saying.
yeah,
Like I got a video. Like let me boot up what she says when I haven't visited her for a while. This is the stuff that she says when I haven't visited her for a while. Like this is what she says when I haven't visited her for a while. I like the ending. She says, "It's not like I was waiting for you. Don't get the wrong
yeah.
idea."
She says the same thing in English.
That's what she. No, I would. That was just me making up what
Oh,
she
okay.
said, though.
Um,
It's not like I was waiting for you. Don't get the wrong idea. And then she said, "Hold on, where have you been?"
all right, I'm gonna finish this
At
story
the
because I gotta
beginning.
piss so bad. My bladder is literally gonna explode. Um,
I am so sorry.
no
All right.
worries, no worries.
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead.
so where was I? Okay, watching the anime, playing Nep and Friends, playing Action Unleashed, and then I was watching the anime, and of course, like I said, possibly the new waifu Ray Wrights. I saw the episode, and I
Hmm.
was just like, Ray Wrights is my favorite character, and I was like, holy crap! All right, what game is she in? And I found out she was in Victory, so I was like, okay, let me start playing Rebirth 3. And
Hold on. Hold on. Sorry for interrupting you. how long do you? I mean, how long are you gonna finish this? Because I wouldn't mind talking to the people real quick, and then we could wrap this up. You could go. You can go ahead. I could just talk to the people about it. I mean, talk.
yeah, I'll rapid fire. I'm about to finish the story in like a couple minutes.
No. I'm talking about you can go use the restroom. You can
Oh,
go.
okay, I see what you mean. Um,
Yeah, I could just talk. I could just continue talking to the chat.
gotcha. Um, so yeah, watch the anime. I was just enchanted with Ray Wrights, and I was like, okay, I want to learn more about her. What game is she in?
Wait, why are you still going? Why are you still going? I said you can use it. I
Oh,
could
you're gonna
just
talk to
talk
the
to
chat.
the
Oh, I
chat.
see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want you to have it to hold it for a while so you can go. Yeah,
All right,
go
I'll be right
ahead.
back.
All right. So, chat. I mean, so anybody that's watching. All right. So I was planning on. So currently, right now, the anime I'm watching right now is Food Wars. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's a good anime. I got me hooked. I'm on episode 11, season one. I'm watching it in Japanese, of course. Man, the anime is good. I'm not gonna lie. Um, best girl so far. Not gonna assume that they're not gonna fully be best girl. It might change. Who knows? It might change. Best girls might change. Megumi and Mito. So those are the best girls so far. Like I said, it could change. So yeah, Food Wars I'm watching. After I'm done doing this collaboration with Sparks, I might record some gameplay videos because I don't want you to just think this is a podcast. I want you to be able to enjoy this conversation while watching something. No background music going to be played, of course, because YouTube is strict on their music policy. So yeah, so have fun enjoying our conversation while watching some gameplay videos. So I'm gonna be having some Mega Dimension playing, and I'm gonna probably have another game playing on the side. So yes, that's what I'm gonna be doing afterwards, after this whole conversation is over.
Okay, I'm back. Yep.
You're back?
Okay. Completely and totally
Alright, go ahead.
relaxed. Ah. Okay. So that was such a relief. Um,
Alright, go
I
ahead.
was absolutely just, like I said, enchanted with Ray Wrights. Wanted to learn more about her. Got Rebirth 3, and I was like, okay, Rebirth 3. Let me. I'm just gonna brag about this real quick. I looked at the numbers recently. 128.7 hours in Rebirth 3 now, because that is the first game I really got
Ooh,
into. What?
you know what? Let me, since you brought that up, let me see the longest Neptunia game I
Okay.
put hours in. Let me check my each game. Where's Mega Dimension at? Do I have that on here? Oh yeah. Oh, Rebirth 1, I put in 14.6 hours. That's the game that I
Okay.
have the most hours on. Rebirth 1. Alright, well, you
Oh
can
yeah, no worries.
continue, my bad.
Um, so I just played the fuck out of Rebirth 3. So played it once, got the normal ending, and I was like, okay, I didn't see any of Ray Wright's. What's up with that?
Yeah, that's the problem here with me. Like, we put all these hours into these Neptunia games, and it turned out that there's multiple endings. Like, this one dude on Twitter, like, he just said I had the bad ending on Mega Dimension V2, and I was like, I wanted to say the F word out loud when I saw that. So I said, now we got to deal with this in the Neptunia games. Oh my god! And it turned out that that guy had to grind the game all the way back to get the good ending. I said, okay, how did this happen? Like, what do you need to do to get the different endings? Like, this game is not like a visual novel where you can select questions where it differentiate you from
Yeah.
the bad or the good ending. It's not like that. Like, what caused you to get the bad ending and the good ending? Do
It
you know?
changes on each game, but in Rebirth 3, it was about making sure that you got a few items that it was about making sure that you witnessed certain cutscenes and unlocked certain dungeons. And then in, for example, Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II,
Oh my
you have to do
god.
quests in a certain way so that the different countries have a certain amount of shares to get each ending. There's Mark II has a lot of endings, dude. Like Mark II is the most hardcore game when it comes to that.
That's literally Rebirth 2, though. That's literally Rebirth 2. Oh my
Yeah, it's
god, man, this is gonna
Rebirth
be
2 is
hard.
different. It's a lot easier in Rebirth 2, but the original Mark II, yeah, it'll be easier in Rebirth 2 for
Oh,
sure.
okay. Okay. I
Um,
see.
but yeah, I went back over it. The first time I played Rebirth 3, I'm not gonna lie, I got really angry and I used the cheat engine to hack my characters up, make them more powerful, because I basically rage quit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I got the speed run, I would literally just. I mean, if I got the bad ending, I would just speed run.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the cheat engine and I was like, okay, that didn't even feel right, and I didn't even get a good ending. So I started again. I was like, I'm gonna do it properly this time. I'm gonna get the good and the true endings, and I'm gonna play legit. Started from the bottom, went up, and I went all the way through and got both of the endings now. And now there's end game content. I think it's called Treasure Island. I gotta get up to like level 999 to do this like end game stuff. There's all sorts of stuff I didn't even know about after you get all of the endings. But after that, I was like, okay, let me put Rebirth 3 to the side, and I'm gonna start playing Rebirth 1. I'm gonna get back to that, and then I'm gonna play this, and that's where we are now. Now I'm playing Rebirth 1, and I got all the end game in Rebirth 3 waiting for me. But the whole crazy thing about how I got into Neptunia is that later on, somewhere in that process of playing these games, I realized when I found the original, the very first Neptunia game, I played that when
hmm
I was
I mean, I don't know the very first Neptunia game. I thought the very first
no
Neptunia game
Rebirth.
was
The
the
Rebirth
Rebirth
games
one.
are remakes of the original trilogy.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. That's
Yeah.
why I said it like
So
that. I
yeah,
don't
the
know the
very first
very
one is
first
just called
one.
Hyperdimension Neptunia. I have the LE. I have the limited edition for PS3 here, and I was like, hold up. I was looking at it and I was like, this game looks familiar.
Isn't Rebirth
Yeah,
one the remake of
but
that?
I was like, yeah, exactly.
Okay, then I'm
Right
right
about what?
then. So I'm right then. that that Rebirth
Yeah.
1 was the remake of that game.
It seemed familiar to me, and I was like, why does it seem familiar? And then it awakened this dormant childhood memory from so long ago back in middle school that I played the original Neptunia and I didn't like the gameplay and traded it in the same day, but I did like the characters. And when I was in middle school, I drew art of the characters, and all of those memories came flooding back into my head when I saw gameplay of the original Hyperdimension Neptunia. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh shit, let me look at my drawer where I have all of my old drawings from years back. And I was just like fluttering through all these old drawings. And I looked, and all the way back in like 2013 or 2012, 2014, somewhere in there, I found drawings that I made from middle school of Compa and IF and Neptune.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I feel bad for Copa. Copa, I'm sorry. I want to hug you. All right, so yeah, since you brought her up, she's on my. If I were to make a top five list, Neptunia, I would say number four, Orange
Yeah, she's
Heart,
a cutie. I like
five,
Compa.
Compa.
Didn't like her at first, but she grew on me.
Yeah, so that's my top five.
So it
If
was
I were to
Noir,
say a top
Vert,
five
um,
list,
and then what? Orange
Nepgear,
Heart, and then Compa.
Orange Heart, and
That's a pretty
Compa.
solid list. Let me
Yeah.
hit my top five real quick right now. Actually, I could do this in a sec. Let me see. Um,
And all these characters you can use in the game
yeah.
too.
Unfortunately
Crazy
for me,
too.
Ray writes you can't play as her at any point. I won't say what order my top five is in, but I can definitely figure out which ones are in the top five. So this is going to be in no order of importance. So
Okay.
absolutely, Ray writes, no question. Probably would be near the top of the list.
You already know how I'm gonna react to
And
that.
then
Uh, uh, all right, go ahead.
next we got Blonde. Once again, probably near the top. And then after that is
You just saying blonde. Oh blonde. I
no,
thought
no,
you
no, no.
said blonde. It's all like you said blonde. Okay,
And
blonde.
then
Okay, all right.
now stuff starts to get a little difficult. Hmm, Purple Heart, Purple Heart,
Seriously?
somewhere up
Oh,
there.
okay.
I like
All
her.
right.
And then, mm, ooh, okay, only two more. I liked.
I mean, you don't have to force yourself to do a
Well,
top
that's the
five. You
thing.
don't
It's
have to
like
force
I
yourself.
know I can figure out in a few seconds who is in the top five, but the order would be hard. That'd take me a while to figure out.
Nah, to
I'll
me,
go
it's
and
not
say
that
I don't.
hard.
Let's not spoil the whole thing. Next time we talk, I'll have it ready. But Ray Wright's Blonde and Purple Heart are definitely in there.
All right, that's top three. Yeah, that's what I told you. You don't have to force yourself to do a top four. I mean, no, you don't have to force yourself to
Yeah.
do a top five. I meant to say.
All right. So I think we can wrap this up. Unless anything you want to say.
Oh my god. I was just gonna.
Yeah. Now back to my previous thing. Why the hell we do not have a Neptunia romance visual
That would
novel?
be quite nice. Quite nice. Everybody would
Everybody
buy
would
that.
buy this. You know, everybody would buy this. Imagine Noir. We're just dating Noir in the basic cap and everything.
Whew.
Imagine that. I want that to happen.
Imagine,
My
man,
God. Imagine we were gaming. Imagine if our MC was gaming with Vert. That would make a good conversation. Gaming and
dude.
dating with Vert. My
Just the thought
God.
of it. I'm shocked they haven't done that.
So
Like
much
something more romance
possibilities.
focused. I'm surprised they haven't done yet. Nep and Friends is kind of, but it's not a visual novel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Sinner Kagura, the closer romance is you can get on PC and Switch right now, but of course it's Sinner Kagura. They have to keep the fan service. So there's a Sinner Kagura coastal romance, and it's called Sinra Kagura Reflections. You get it on Switch and you get it on PC right now. It's It's a romance visual novel, and of course it has fan service because they got to keep the fan service aspect in there because it
Yeah.
is a Senran Kagura game. So they have to keep that in there. So yeah, so Senran Kagura did it. I just wish Neptunia did it
Yeah,
too.
that'd be crazy. Can you imagine? Okay, here's my hope, and I know it's so far-fetched because she's not been in any game besides the Victories, but well, Rebirth 3 and the original Victory.
Hmm.
But I'm still holding out hope that if that does happen, Ray Rights would be in there.
Oh my God, you are so obsessed with this crazy girl. She's crazy.
Who is it? Who is it?
Oh my
No,
God.
no, show me.
Remember the girl with the Katsuragi voice actor from Neptunia? You saw her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you saw her on the last episode of
Crazy blue-haired
Neptunia.
girl.
The one who pointed her out. That had Katsuragi voice. You pointed her out. How can you forget? All right, send me a picture.
Gotcha.
Spark, send me a picture. Uh, Because he doesn't remember. He the one who pointed out Katsuragi
Let
voice
me
for
see
me.
here.
Is the Apex new season coming out tomorrow? I thought that was next month. I'm confused. Yeah, send me a picture on
All right, I'm hunting
Discord.
one down.
Yeah, for the life of me, I do not know how. I mean, I do not know how to spell her name.
Dude, it's not. It's not phonetic. I'll tell you that
I
right
mean,
now.
hey, that's not my girl, so of course I'm not gonna remember her name.
Okay, here you go.
I don't do that. Here you go, Jordan. This is her.
Oh, wait.
You got a better picture? He can't see.
No, I can see it. The ship will whip. I'm like,
Yeah, send me another picture.
I'll send you one
He
from the
still don't
anime.
remember.
Then you'll definitely recognize her.
Yeah, he definitely know. He'll
'Cause she
definitely
looks a
know
little
if he
different
sees
in the
one from
anime.
Yeah, do that. Jordan, how many slices of pizza you could eat?
Yo, I'm about to send you the mother load. Hold up.
Man,
This
you're
is
so
only a
good,
fraction.
girl.
This is only a fraction of the ones I got. I could send you the whole damn. Oh my god, I got a whole folder.
Okay, yeah, you're
Hold
going
up, let me hold
overboard.
up,
You're
hold up.
going overboard.
I'm about to. Hold on a second.
You really love that girl. I don't know what's up with you and my best friend into these crazy
Hey,
girls.
do yourself a favor. Look up for him from
No,
because you already know.
no, I'm not looking them up. I'm done with you guys, crazy girl. That's you guys fetish. Leave you guys fetish out of mine.
Oh, that laugh. That's a good laugh right there. That's an evil laugh right there.
He's Jordan. He said that's a good laugh
All right, this
right
is
now.
just.
That's a
It's like
good
7
evil
of them.
laugh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He went overboard.
No, I did.
No, I'm talking about him.
No,
Come here, so you can see your picture of
Yo,
her.
this sounds like my. This dude.
Oh yeah, wait, wasn't she the bad guy?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
this is the crazy bitch he's into. You both are into
Wait,
crazy
hold on.
girls.
Who's that one bitch from Reezer with the white eyebrows, the white eyelashes?
That's going off the topic. I don't know
Oh
who
my
that
god,
is.
no, because isn't that similar? You know what? Fucking who's your friend's name? Fucking look up.
I will
him
right now.
from
You
Mega
sound
Man
like a
X Commando
kindred
thing.
fucking spirit, dude.
That's some really good shit right there.
How do you spell it?
Oh my god.
You guys are into these crazy.
Oh.
No. He was talking to me.
No, I was talking to your friend. Look up for him from Mega Man X
From
Commando
what?
thing.
Spell it out.
Mega Man
Mega Man X
X
Command,
Command Mission.
and then Ferham. Ferham.
Yes.
You heard that? Oh my god, man.
Oh, you can't even see. See, I'm too used to Neptunia where you can see like 60% of her skin. You can't really see much.
Oh, he said he's into that studio where you can see 60% of her
You
skin.
can't even see her
He said
hair.
you can't see much.
Oh, Ferham?
Yeah.
Can't see the work for it. But,
That's Jordan into
I see,
Mega
I see.
Man.
Yeah.
A similar
She's not
vibe maybe to Ray Wright's.
right?
Probably. See, now I told you he remembered her. I told you he remembered the
Yeah.
girl that you sent me.
How could you not? She's perfect.
I don't know how you guys do it.
Dude, her laugh. Oh my god.
Whatever.
Her laugh is what did it.
Whatever.
Her laugh is what did it. We'll talk more about this sometime.
Listen to her Japanese voice. That's all I gotta say. Her laugh is freaking crazy. Man, I feel weird hearing her having freaking
Especially because
Katsuragi
Katsuragi
voice.
is like a good girl, right?
Katsuragi, man, it's freaking crazy, man. Katsuragi.
She kind of looks like Vert.
Oh, hold on. Katsuragi, she's my EX best waifu. Jordan knows. Shut up, Jordan. Don't start. Yeah,
Oh yeah?
Katsuragi used to be my best girl.
No wonder you like Vert.
Then it
You
changed.
said you
Yeah,
don't
then
even
it
like
changed to
blonde. What in
Yomi.
the goodness? You said you preferred.
I did not say
I'll
that.
let you.
I
I'll let you voice
said
yourself.
I prefer black haired girls over blonde. But Chicago don't even have that
Hmm.
many black haired girls. And plus, even if they do, their personality doesn't stand out the most.
I see.
I told you I just have two favorite blondie girls and black haired girls.
Well, I think that's everything then. Oh, what's up?
No
Uh-oh.
fucking
What?
hell.
You good?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah, it was nice talking to you. I messed up on something. I might have to go fix it. I'll see you later. It was nice talking to
Yeah, for
you.
sure.
Yeah, I just messed up on something. I have to
Okay.
call the store.
All right. See you later, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice talking to you. I wish we could do this again. But man. Oh, the recording
Oh.
stopped. Wow, the recording stopped automatically by itself. Let
Uh-oh.
me see where it stopped
You
at.
might be using my
Yeah, the
video after
recording
all.
stopped.
Uh-oh.
Man.
If anything goes like seriously wrong, I'll give you my video and we can both upload.
Hold on. Let me listen to it. All right, let me just make a new recording, ending it off because the video where it stopped at, it seemed
Okay.
like it was a good breaking point. But yeah, all right. Yeah, you guys, it was just me and Sparks collaboration video. Man, this video was like
It says
already
2 minutes,
probably
2 hours,
around
40 minutes.
2
Sheesh.
hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, there was a lot of stuff to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna be editing this later on. So as soon as I get straight home, after I'm done with everything, I'm gonna edit this real quick and upload it because I know it's gonna take a
Oh
long
yeah.
time to upload it. But yeah, I might have to drop the FPS just so it can get upload quicker. because if I just put it on 1080 frames and 30 FPS, less gigabytes. So yeah, and it'll upload quicker. So yeah, so Sparks, I recommend you do the same thing so you could get it upload quicker
Yeah, for sure.
since it's 2
Because it does need a
hours.
high FPS.
So yeah, not yeah. So yeah, only but yeah, but I was recording the game in the
Oh, okay.
background. So yeah, so frame rate for my game's gonna be dropping then. But that's fine because this is not a like gameplay
Yeah.
video, it's just a discussion video. So yeah. But anyway, it was nice talking to you. Now I gotta hurry up and call this store before they send this order
Yeah,
out.
see you later, man.
All right, I'll see
You
you
too.
later. Have a great day.
Yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
hope we do this again next time.
See ya.
All right, see you later.